build up his confidence and to get him comfortable throwing the ball. But there were times where we're throwing it 20 yards down the field when I think we need to be throwing him 10 yards down the field, making it a little easier for him and dunk our way down. And I'd like to see where it looks like Joakim's going to, like if he's rolling out and it looks like he's going to run, to stop and pop a pass. I think that people are so concerned about stopping him running that people are going to come, cornerbacks and safeties will come up to try to stop, and he can dump it over their head.
Couldn't agree with you more. Kevin, thanks for joining us here on Football Friday Night. We'll be back with you here in just a second. You're listening to Football Friday Night on KWXD 103.5, ESPN Joplin 101.3, and WMBH 1560. We'll be right back after this 3-minute commercial break.
Whenever and wherever you go with the mobile apps available in the app stores of iTunes, Google Play, and Amazon. The Joplin Globe mobile apps allow you to submit photos of local interest, share articles, coupons, and local events with friends through social networks. Each app combines local breaking news, sports, weather, and more. The Joplin Globe mobile app is free to download, so start enjoying in-depth local coverage from the Joplin Globe. It's your world. The Joplin Globe delivers it.
Hi, Travis here with the Fireplace and More Store. Colder weather will be here before we know it. We are kicking off the season with some of the best deals of the year. We are offering up to $800 off all of our Quadrifier, Heat and Glow, Heatolator, fireplaces, stoves, and inserts. Plus, get up to a $300 tax credit. That's a total savings up to $1,100. That's the Fireplace and More Store, your local, affordable home heating specialist, 2009 Stevens Boulevard, Joplin, Missouri.
Every 4 years, the fastest and strongest among us come together to one place to determine the best in the world. But when it comes to the transportation industry, there's never even a contest. At Frank Fletcher Toyota, we're number one in reliability, number one in resale, and have the lowest cost of ownership of any other vehicle brand year after year after year. 31 million people have made the Toyota Corolla the best-selling car in the world. Drive away a brand new Corolla for as little as $16,997 or get 0% financing for 72 months. The bold new Camry is the best-selling car in America and the most American-made. Drive away a brand new Camry for as little as $19,997 or get $1,000 bonus cash and 0% financing for 72 months. The best-selling RAV4 leaves the competition in the dust. Drive away a fun-to-drive RAV4 for as little as $24,997 or get 0.9% financing for 72 months. The best deals on the best cars in America are only at Frank Fletcher Toyota, Joplin.
Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Boost your earning potential and be ready for the next step in your career with Missouri Southern State University's new master's degree in management. Starting this fall, you can begin learning skills to prepare you for greater responsibilities in your career. Designed with a working professional in mind, our online and evening classes are designed to work around your schedule. To find out more about how a master's degree in management can work for you, go to business.mssu.edu. Our new master's degree in management, designed for everyone.
Now back to Football Friday Night and your host, Rob Forrest.
Bobby Landis in for Rob Forrest, and I want to thank you all for tuning in to Football Friday Night. Before we go, need to mention that if you're wanting to hear the Carl Junction game, you need to go to WMBH Joplin, and you'll find the app for Android and Apple on either one of your phones. That's the app for Joplin Eagles. It is KWXD-Joplin for your Android or iPhone. And then for Lamar, it is KHST-Lamar for Apple or iPhone. We appreciate you turning in. Now we're going to close out here and get ready for a little Tiger, Eagle, and Bulldog football. Thanks for listening to Friday Night Football, and we'll see you at the stadium.
At Ozark Athletic, we want you to be all the athlete you can be, and we've been helping athletes to do it for the last 45 years. Ozark Athletic can help design your team uniforms, customize t-shirt printing, and even supply all your trophy needs. Stop by Ozark Athletic, 1222 Main Street, or call 623-0626, and let us bring out the athlete in you.
time for Carl Junction High School football. Catch all the gridiron action of the Carl Junction Bulldogs all season long right here on ESPN Joplin and WMBH. As the Bulldogs compete in their inaugural season in OCC play, Bulldog football is brought to you by
Ozark Athletic, United Auto Center, Storage Station, Randy's Drive-In, Gambino's Pizza, Stone's Corner Pharmacy.
McCauley
Midwest
Auto Repair
Pest
is your
Control.
certified bumper-to-bumper auto repair specialist. From general automotive and transmission repair to the custom muffler shop, the McCauley Auto Repair crew will keep your car running in tip-top shape. Don't forget that if you live or work in Lamar, they'll even pick your car up, service it, and return it to you. Now that's service. And since McCauley's is located outside the city limits, you don't pay the 2% city sales tax. McCauley Auto Repair, still here and still repairing them one car at a time. Call 682-5482 to set up your appointment.
The following is a special presentation of My Country 101.7. It's time for Lamar High School football. Catch all the gridiron action of the Lamar Tigers all season long right here on My Country 101.7 as the Tigers look to defend their Class 2A state championship. Tiger football is brought to you by
Eisenhower Lumber, Gearhead's Garage, Legacy Farm and Lawn, Lamar Bank and Trust, O'Sullivan Properties, McCauley Auto Repair, Jones Plumbing, Heating and Air, Premier Home Mortgage, McFadden Land and Title, doing business as Palo and Palo, Edward Jones, Pat Barr, the City of Lamar, the Bear State Bank, Jeffries Plumbing and Heating, Dr. Ted Reevely, DDS, Barton County Memorial Hospital, Fast Eddie Hot Rod Shop, Lamar Truck and Tire, Washburn Farm and Home, Farm Bureau, Rocky McCulloch, Barton County Chamber of Commerce, Schnelly Sheet Metal, Fireplace and More Store, The Rock Yard, The Joplin Globe, CY6 Designs, Shelter Insurance Agent Bruce Beline, Vision Solutions, Dr. Jeff Moyer, and Dairy Queen.
And now, here's Scott Gardner and Levi Peterson with all the action of Lamar Tiger football, only on My Country 101.7.
Well, welcome to Lamar, Missouri, where Thomas M. O'Sullivan Stadium, where Lamar Tigers getting set to take on the East Newton Patriots in Big 8 action here. Lamar Tigers 1-0 in the season, East Newton Patriots 0-1, and welcome to the Eisenhower pregame show for tonight's contest between those Lamar Tigers and East Newton Patriots. The pregame show is brought to you by Eisenhower Lumber, your full-line lumber and hardware store in Lamar, where they remind you to do it best. We'll be back with the pregame show in just a bit.
Eisenhower Lumber is your full-line lumber and hardware store, working to provide contractors, carpenters, and the do-it-yourselfers quality products and friendly service at competitive prices. How about Valspar Paint and Holland Grills? Eisenhower Lumber is your source for plumbing, electrical, paint, building materials, millwork, and lawn and garden. Eisenhower Lumber, 903 Gulf in Lamar, or call 682-5545. Find them fast in names and numbers.
Lamar Bank and Trust Company and the Lamar Tigers. Now that's a winning combination. Internet and mobile banking are available for the busy lifestyle, and quick loan decisions are the standard at LBT. LBT's staff is available to discuss account questions and solve problems when you need answers. Consider a switch to LBT, a customer-friendly bank that has a winning record of personal service, quick loan decisions, Tiger Pride debit cards, and mobile banking. Lamar Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Some things in life you can just rely on, like the comfy fit of a favorite pair of jeans and the tried and true performance of a new home comfort system from Ruud. So here's to reliability, built into everything we do. Rely on Ruud.
Get reliable year-round comfort with the new HVAC system installed by the pros at Jones Plumbing, Heat, and Air, the local team you can rely on because the best is not too good for you. Give them a call at 682-2780 and find them fast in names and numbers.
McCauley Auto Repair is your certified bumper-to-bumper auto repair specialist. From general automotive and transmission repair to the custom muffler shop, The McCauley Auto Repair crew will keep your car running in tip-top shape. Don't forget that if you live or work in Lamar, they'll even pick your car up, service it, and return it to you. Now that's service. And since McCauley's is located outside the city limits, you don't pay the 2% city sales tax. McCauley Auto Repair, still here and still repairing them one car at a time. Call 682-5482 to set up your appointment.
Dr. Ted Reevely proudly supports the Lamar Tigers and has committed his practice to serving his patients by using current techniques and technology to provide optimum dental health. All phases of dentistry are provided, including short-term orthodontics for older teens and adults for a total wear time of only 6 to 9 months. No dental insurance? Call for information about the new in-house benefit plan and see if it might help you or your family get the care that they need. Ask about Saturday appointments with Dr. Brian Reevely. Call 682-3393 for an appointment. Find them fast in names and numbers.
Was that your mom yelling in the background?
Of course. I can't keep living with my parents. How did you buy a home?
Why don't you give my guy a call at Premier Home Mortgage? His name is Nathan Mayberry, and he's a pro at all types of mortgage loans from someone's first home to their forever home. I know they do RD, VA, FHA, and conventional loans, so just give him a call at 417-214-9119.
MoCap, a division of Premier Home Mortgage, NMLS 162291, is an FHA, VA, and USDA-approved lending institution and is not acting on behalf of FHA, VA, or USDA. Nathan Mayberry, NMLS 256722.
You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on My Country 101.7.
Welcome back to the Eisenhower Lumber pregame show. It's time now for the pregame coaches interview brought to you by Legacy Farm and Lawn.
From the subcompact John Deere 1025R with loader and mower deck to the John Deere 5055E with power reverser transmission, loader, hood guard, and rotary cutter. Your local Legacy Farm and Lawn has a compact tractor package tailored to your needs and your budget, all including a 5-year warranty. If you're thinking about a tractor, think John Deere and see your local Legacy Farm and Lawn in Lamar, Lockwood, Joplin, or Nevada, where your business is dear to us.
We're back here visiting with the Lamar football head coach, Scott Bailey. I'm Mike Snow. And Coach, off to a pretty good start in week 1, 50-0 over Cassville. Overall, how do you feel like you played?
Well, for a week 1 game, I thought it was pretty consistent. Our offense was able to control the line of scrimmage most of the game. We were able to get varsity, JV, and freshman offense reps in the game. Defense was able to limit their run game. We got a couple turnovers early. We did not turn the ball over on offense. That's always a good night. I would say, same as with most teams, special teams early in the year are a little behind offense and defense, and ours was no different. We didn't get some things done in special teams that I'd hope to see. So as the season goes along, we're going to have to improve there for sure.
Well, you mentioned, your JV and your freshman offense getting reps in a varsity game, and that's kind of been the ongoing theme during this last 5-6 years that the program's really turned around over there. And, Coach, when those kids move up and get that start on Friday night, how much does an experience like that in a second-half blowout, how much does that help them when they become the starters in their junior and senior year?
Well, the first thing, I believe it, being able to do it would do. The game's in hand, and so we're able to play some younger kids. I think that helps build a legacy into our program because the older guys that are coming out of the game are not standing on the sidelines, not paying attention. They're actually responsible for coaching that younger guy during the game. And that's what we do in practice. That older guy, when a younger guy comes in, the older guy steps off and starts coaching him. So when the day comes that younger guy is out there starting, that old guy's standing in the end zone watching, and he takes a lot of pride in the fact that he helped that kid get to where he's at. And so I believe what we do, one of the big things about the way we do it is it creates a legacy within our program where those guys, once they've graduated, can look back and see that they helped that younger kid who's now a starter.
We're visiting with Lamar head coach Scott Bailey here on the pregame show. And, Coach, coming into a year when you've got an experienced staff that's very accustomed to working together, and a year that you bring 31 lettermen back, Do you feel like that first week of practice in your fall camp, do you feel like you're a couple of weeks ahead of the game a little bit with the kids kind of knowing what you're going to do and everybody kind of in the right direction and lining up in the right positions?
Well, with off-season programs, 7-on-7, summer camps, by the time you get to August, we played a lot of football. And for us, practice leading up to that jamboree or that first game really isn't a whole lot different than what we've been doing in the summertime leading up to a summer camp or a 7-on-7 session. So for us, I think the routine, having the coaches know what their responsibilities are, having the older kids who've been through it know what their responsibilities are. I think the routine year-round helps the young guys know what to expect. So if they know what we're expecting of them, they're probably better able to give it to us, and maybe that cuts down on some of the yelling and screaming that you might have at practice if kid doesn't know what his expectations are, or there's confusion in how we do things. So I'd say the consistency year-round is probably what helps eliminate and make for a smoother transition.
Well, you got East Newton coming up here in week 2, another home game. Coach, what do the Patriots do that concern you the most?
Biggest concerns are new head coach. You know, Jamie LaSalle's down there, and he's been real successful at taking small school football programs and turning them into really good programs. And I don't have any doubt that he's going to do the same thing at East Newton. The scheme that they're running on offense is a very physical scheme that can cause headaches for a defense if a defense isn't disciplined and physical. You know, biggest concern for me is new head coach, new attitude, new desire to compete and be successful, and our kids are going to have to match and exceed that.
Did you get through week 1 pretty healthy?
Yeah, we've been fortunate in the years here that we've been able to make a run, win championships, that we've been able to stay healthy, and even the injuries that we've had were not season-ending injuries. They were stuff that happened, and the kid's going to be out for a little bit, but we're going to get him back type of thing. And Friday we went through that with no injuries, and Monday we were able to beat Cassville in a freshman game and a JV game. And you know, anytime you can sweep Cassville at a 3-game series, that just doesn't happen every year. So for us, we feel like after week 1, we've got our program off to a really good start. Week 2, we're going to play East Newton on Friday. We're going to play East Newton in a JV game on Monday, and we're going to play Seneca in a 9th grade game on Monday. So we'll still have another 3-game weekend. And we're trying to figure out, you know, how we can get another weekend sweep and be 6-0 after week 2. And hopefully our kids take that challenge of being better this week than they were last week.
Coach, thanks for the time. Good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
Jeffrey's Plumbing and Heating would like to wish their hometown Lamar Tigers football team good luck this season. Heating season is just around the corner, and it's time to get your heating system cleaned and checked to ensure it is working properly. If it's time for replacement, your local family-owned York Heating and Air Conditioning provider since 1991, Jeffrey's Plumbing and Heating can take care of it. Call Jeffrey's at 417-682-5727 for all your plumbing, heating, and air conditioning needs. Go Tigers!
Are you tired of looking for someone to do some great custom printing at a price that won't break the bank? CY6 Designs is your answer. CY6 Designs does everything from full-color custom banners, vehicle graphics and wrap, custom screen printing, team apparel, signs, and embroidery. You'll find CY6 Designs in the old Blue Top Restaurant building just off 49 Highway at the Lamar exit. Stop in and let them give you a quote on your next custom T-shirt order. CY6 Design. Call them at 417-681-0330.
Raising a family is tough, but the environment you do it in can make all the difference. Lamar, Missouri would like to welcome you and your family to come and see all the great things it has to offer. One of the best school systems in the area, 2 great parks, and Lamar Lake, great for fishing, hiking, and picnics, also a country club, and so much more. It doesn't matter if you're renting or buying a home, Lamar has some of the most affordable housing in the region. What Lamar doesn't have is high crime, high traffic, and high stress. It's where your family should be. Come visit Lamar or check us out on the web at cityoflamar.org or bartoncounty.com.
Did you know that a person is 63% more likely to do business with a company who is a member of their local chamber? I'm Astra Ferris, Executive Director of the Barton County Chamber. Membership benefits include free website, mobile app, and cable TV ads. Chamber members are also featured in our Community Guide, a magazine promoting our area to people all over the country. Our business is helping your business, so contact the Chamber today at 417-682-3595 or www.bartoncounty.com.
Are you in the market for a rental home or business property? A call to O'Sullivan Properties will probably fulfill your needs. O'Sullivan Properties has a wide selection of properties available in the Lamar area, from apartments to business property, available to fit your needs. O'Sullivan Properties wishes the Lamar Tigers the best of luck throughout the season. The staff and management of O'Sullivan Properties is a proud supporter of Lamar Tigers, on the field or in the classroom. O'Sullivan Properties. Stop in at 1011 Gulf or call them at 417-682-5521.
McFadden Latin Title, doing business as Palo & Palo in Lamar. Nevada owned and operated by Lonnie and Cindy McFadden, Palo & Palo is a full-service title company serving Barton and Vernon counties for over 10 years. When you need any type of title work for your real estate closing or title search, Palo & Palo will provide you with fast and accurate results. Palo & Palo know the effort needed to put together a championship team. Good luck during the season. Located at 127 West 11th Street in Lamar and 121 East Cherry Street in Nevada. Or call in Lamar 682-6776 or in Nevada 667-2882.
You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on My Country 101.7.
Tonight's first look at the numbers is sponsored by Gearheads Garage. They service your auto front to back and everything in between. Gearheads Garage, 705 East 12th Street.
Is your car running rough? Maybe it needs some TLC from Gearheads. Gearheads Garage is conveniently located at 705 East 12th Street in Lamar and offer full automotive repair services, including repairs from rear ends to front ends and everything in between, even tires. Now you know why they're called Gearheads. Stop in and visit with Brian or Leo and schedule your next vehicle maintenance at Gearheads. Gearheads Garage, 705 East 12th Street in Lamar, a proud sponsor of Lamar Sports.
Well, today's first look at the numbers is the 1-0 record of the Lamar Tigers. They have won 23 straight games going back to their last defeat in 2014 at the hands of the Carl Junction Bulldogs. Lamar coming into this ball game have been playing the East Wheaton Patriots for over 40 years now. That's another number here. And another number is the 35th reunion of the class of 1981. That is one of the teams that Lamar had a co-conference championship in the fall of 1980, and they are celebrating their 35th reunion. The old football coach down there, Coach Chuck Blaney, and a lot of the players down there with them. They're going to be some of the honorary captains. Page is down there. Coach Page is down there, too, so that's excellent.
I get to see him once a month. Belongs to the Pittsburgh, Kansas Coin Club, so he comes with his dad.
So this team is coming out here. The captains for tonight's game, Trey Mooney for the Lamar Tigers, and number 31 for Lamar is Tristan Foster. Number 23 for Lamar is Hunter Gepner, and number 6 is Duncan Gepner as the chosen captain for Lamar. They're announcing the old 1981 class of 1981 team. So Lamar Tigers and the East Wheaton Patriots. Lamar going out to meet at the captain is number 48, Michael Henderson. Going out to shake hands. He's going to be shaking hands with the coach, the captain for East Newton, Coleman Booker, the senior running back, number 12, Chance Livo, senior quarterback, and number 75 is Caden Holt, a senior offensive lineman for the East Newton Patriots. Starting lineups look like this for Lamar Tigers. Starting at tight end is the 6'2", 210-pound junior, Seth Fullerton. Starting at the tackle is a 5'10", 240-pound senior, Will Jeffries. At the guard position, 6'3", 230-pound senior, Sam Buzzard. At center, a 5'11", 230 senior, Angel Contreras. At guard, a 215-pound, 6-foot senior, Tyler Overstreet. And at the right tackle, a 300-pound, 6'2" junior, Hayden Bartholomew. And at the tight end on the right side is a 6'2", 230-pound junior, T.W. Ayers. Starting in the backfield for Lamar Tigers, the two quarterback position. Number 5, a senior, a 5'11", 165-pound quarterback, Matt Wyman. The other quarterback is the 5'11", 175-pound junior, Stuart McCarris. At the wing position, it's a 5'11", 180-pound senior, Anthony Wilkerson, and a 5'11", 195-pound senior, Luke Hardman. On the defense for Lamar Tigers, starting at defensive end, is a 5'11", 210-pound junior, Cooper Lucas. At the tackle position is the senior, 5'10", 240-pound Will Jeffries. At the other tackle position, a 6', 255-pound senior, Kendall Morrow. Tigers have won the coin toss, and they defer to the second half, just like they always do. At the defensive end position, a 6', 2" junior, T.W. Ayers. At the middle linebacker position, number 40, a 6', 2" sophomore, 195-pound linebacker, Travis Bailey. At the other linebacker position is number 23, a 5'11", 175-pound senior, Hunter Getner. And number 21, a 5'11", 185-pound junior, Michael Dinkler. And the backfield, it'll be Hardman and Wilkinson starting back there, along with number 36, the 6'5", 195-pound senior, Trey Mooney, and number 12, the 5'8", 170-pound junior, our senior, Tanner Fitz for Lamar Tigers. As I said, Lamar will kick off tonight. Kickoff sponsor is Lamar Bank and Trust Company. Lamar Bank and Trust reminds you that you can make a deposit whenever, wherever, with LBT Snappy Mobile Deposit. Hayden Bartholomew set to kick for Lamar Tigers. Bartholomew, the junior, did a pretty good job in his first game against the Castle Wildcats. Kicked several into the end zone of all the kickoffs he did. Back deep for the East Newton Patriots, number 16, Zane Jordan. Jordan will field the kick right at the 4-yard line. They run a reverse to number 15 for East Newton. He steps out of bounds. That's Brett Pendergraft, sophomore. But he gets it back to about the 35-yard line almost. Nice.
Actually, there's a place that now they're going to call him out there at the 35.
He stepped out of bounds right close to the 35-yard line. So East Newton, they did very well in the first 3 quarters against Lighthouse Christian. Only trailed by 2 going into that fourth quarter. 15-14, they ran out of gas in that game, and Lighthouse scored 21 in the fourth quarter and won that game 37-14. The quarterback for the Patriots, Live Oak, Chance Live Oak. He's been a starter for 3 years here. Pitches it back to Coleman Booker, and Booker with a power play over the right-hand side, picks up about 5 yards.
The tackle, Kendall Morrow, Tanner Fitz.
So they're going to call that one about a 5-yard pickup. Second down and 5.
Who carried that?
That'll be Coleman Booker, number 2. They run the double wing formation, 2 wing backs and a fullback right behind the quarterback, Live Oak. He's under center. Quick toss. This time over the left-hand side. That one goes to Brandon Jordan. He powers his way up to about... was stopped right at the 40-yard line, but burrowed his way up to the 44, so it's just short of a first down. Give him about 4 yards on that carry, and it'll bring up a 3rd down and 1. 3rd down and a short one. About half a yard to go here. The Tigers trying to get a 3rd down stop here. Will Jeffries firing up the Lamar Tigers. Double wing formation. 5 Oak under center. Running back in formation. Fullback straight dive right up the middle. That's number 21. That's Matthew Frazier. And 3 up for first down. 3 yards for him. A 3-yard pickup gets their first down of the game. As the ball approaches midfield.
With 12 yards in this first possession, they now have 1st and 10 on their own 47-yard line.
Live Oak brings the troops back under center. 2 tight ends, 2 wing backs, and 1 fullback. This time they run a hand back to Jordan. He stopped after a gain of about a yard and a half. He stopped short of the 49-yard line. Ends up a 2nd down, we'll call it 8. Well, Jeffries throwing in there along with C.W. Ayers.
Chance Live Oak gets the play from the coach on the sideline, comes back to the huddle.
Jamie LaSalle, first-year coach at East Newton. Got them on the move here. Booker with a little toss. Once again, the power over the right-hand side. He got good yardage on the first time. Is slowed up as he crosses midfield. Picks up about 3 more yards.
Call it.
Well, they're going to call it a 2-yard pickup just over the 50. And they're going to call it 3rd down. And we're going to call it a long 6 yards to go. The Tigers wanting a stop here. Live Oak under center. Coleman in motion. And the ball to Jordan. Jordan breaks free on the outside. Breaks 1 tackle, 2 tackles, gets across the 40 down to the 35. Into Tiger territory down to the 34-yard line. So a little trap play to the left-hand side. Lamar thought they were going right.
Yeah, 15-yard carry.
A 15-yard carry goes East Newton's second first down here in the first quarter. And the Patriots on the move. First down and 10. Chad Lundeen throwing in the signal to his defense. Double wing formation. Straight handoff right up the middle, the fullback. Drives up there. He's tackled as he crosses the line of scrimmage by Kimball Morrow. And he gains about 3 yards, a couple yards on the play. 2nd down and 8. Matthew Frazier, number 21. Couple yards on that game. 2nd down and 8 for the Patriots on the Lamar 32-yard line.
Patriots have moved 33 yards down the field since bringing back a 30-yard kickoff.
Patriots with the momentum here in the early going. Jordan, they take the pitch and back off to Booker, and Booker is met as he crosses the line of scrimmage. Hunter Geffner sticking his head in there, wrapping him up and driving him backwards. We're going to call that one gain of just a hair. We're going to call it a half-yard gain maybe, but we'll call it 3rd down and 7. Maybe give him 1 yard on that play.
A long 7.
Lamar Tiger defense looking to stiffen up again. This is the 9th play of the drive for East Newton. They have really punched Lamar in the mouth this first drive. Jordan on the, and a hand back it goes to Booker, but he is met right there.
Cooper Lucas along with number 23. That's Hunter Geffner.
They tried that misdirection play to the other side this time. Timeout called by Newton, who had a fourth down. We have 6:39 to go here in the first quarter, and there is no score. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on My Country 101.7.
At Heritage State Bank, customers are the single most important asset, and their staff reinforces that philosophy by offering a friendly welcome and a personal approach to everyone's unique banking needs. Heritage State Bank offers a full array of services, including online banking, free bill pay, free checking, competitive loan rates, and mobile banking. Plus, Heritage State Bank offers longer hours for your convenience. Heritage State Bank, Lamar, Nevada, El Dorado Springs, Sheldon, Carthage, and on the web at heritagestatebank.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Life changes, then it changes again. Predicting the unexpected in life is impossible. That's why it's called the unexpected. So when it comes to your financial goals, Edward Jones' philosophy is don't predict, prepare. A job loss, change in health, or loss of a loved one can potentially derail your family's financial security. Edward Jones financial advisor Pat Barr can help you prepare for life's unexpected events. Stop by the office at 1032 Broadway in Lamar for a face-to-face appointment. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on My Country 101.7.
Fourth down and 8 for these Patriots. They're going to go for it. The ball resting on Lamar's 32-yard line. Double wing formation. Behind Chance Live Oak. Lamar with their straight-up defense. Double reverse, it goes to Jordan. Jordan breaks across the 30 down to the 26-yard line. Looks like he's going to be just short. Well, just short on that first down.
7 yards on that.
7 yards. There was a 10-play drive that did not come to fruition. So Lamar will take over on downs. First and 10 on their own 26-yard line. That was a defensive stop. The defensive stop sponsor is Brad Potter Coin and Antiques. And that reminds me to stop and call Brad for all your coin and antique needs.
417-682-4500.
Two quarterback formation for Lamar. Stuart McCarris takes the snap, drives up across the 30 to the 31-yard line where he's nailed, driven to the ground. Just a quarterback power right over the right guard.
Looks to be good for 4 yards. Be second and 6.
Second down and 6. Left wing will be Luke Hartman. Right wing will be Anthony Wilkerson. Wyman and McCarris in the backfield. McCarris goes out wide right. Wyman alone in the backfield now. Takes a sweep to the right-hand side, following his lead blocker. He gets down across the 40, 45, and a hold is going to be called.
Wilkerson got his arm wrapped around the arm of the defender for Easton.
That would have been about a 20-yard pickup, but they're going to be for not. They're going to pull that one back. And it'll be probably about second down and 12 or 13.
They'll go from the point of the infraction.
Matt Wyman got that corner.
He just got his arm wrapped around number 15 for East Newton, Brett Pendergrass. And the referee just turned his head and looked right at it and threw the flag.
So the passing group is in. I saw Trey Mooney come in. The blocking tight ends, Seth Fullerton and Toby Ayers.
Second down and 13 for your Lamar Tigers.
The Tigers look to be shorter man. They only have 10 guys on the field.
So we got a timeout, Lamar. We're going to take a timeout here. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Timeout Tigers with 5:51 to go. And as Brad said, we'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on My Country 101.7.
Vision Solutions provides outstanding medical and routine eye care for patients of all ages, with 3 locations to serve you in Lamar, Nevada, and Stockton. Need glasses or contacts? Visit their office for the newest technology and latest styles to fulfill all your vision needs. Vision Solutions is a proud supporter of the video broadcast of Lamar Tigers football and prides themselves on protecting the eyes of their Tigers since 1969. Find them on Facebook, online at myvisionsolutions.com, or call 682-3301 to schedule an appointment.
Now back to the action of Lamar Tiger football on My Country 101.7.
5:51 to go here in the first quarter. No score in the Lamar game. Lamar with their first possession. Have a second down and 13 after that holding penalty. The ball just inside the 25-yard line. Get out past the 37 for a first down. Stuart McCarris, lone quarterback, 2 wide receivers split right, 2 left. Trips right, actually. Trips right. Long pass downfield, caught there by Luke Hartman. He's hit immediately, but he picks up big yardage, picks up pretty close to 25 yards. Oh, a 24-yard pickup on that one to the 48-yard line. Yardage. 24-yard pass from Stuart McCarris to Luke Hartman. That's a Lamar Tiger first down. Our first down sponsor, Edward Jones Representative Pat Barr. Call Pat and discuss your winning strategy. Timeout here as we are going to take a water break, and we will be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on My Country 101.7.
Did you know that a lot of the safety for any automobile rests on your tires? Underinflated or worn out tires can lead to an accident. Don't take a chance with your most precious cargo, your family and friends. If it's time to replace your tires, visit Lamar Truck and Tire for an outstanding deal on a set of Yokohama tires. And you may want to have them check the oil and brakes as well. Then you'll ride easy knowing your family is safe. Lamar Truck and Tire open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, 8 to noon on Saturday, and offering 24-hour call-out service. Lamar Truck and Tire just behind the Lamar Travel Plaza on the West Outer Road of 49 Highway. Find them fast in names and numbers.
Now back to the action of Lamar Tiger football on My Country 101.7.
Harrison Wyman in the backfield. Wilkerson on the right wing. Cooper Lucas on the left wing for Lamar. McCarris takes a snap. Fakes one. Quick pass over the middle. Wilkerson, who was breaking free, but just a little bit overthrown. And that'll bring up a second down and 10. That one, he threw it just a little too quick. I mean, he had the time. If he'd waited about a second and a half or so, probably nailed it right on the can. As Wilkerson was breaking free and breaking well behind Live Oak. 2-quarterback formation, Lyman and McCarris. It's Hardman in the backfield with Wilkerson now. It's McCarris up the middle, break 3, 1 tackle, cuts back, and there he goes. Stuart McCarris on a run. Nobody's going to catch him, 52 yards. Stuart McCarris. On a run, he just broke it off the right-hand side. Quick quarterback power, and then cut back to the left, broke a couple tackles, and he was in the end zone. Look for that for our play of the game.
He has all of Lamar's yardage, total of 56 yards on 2 carries.
So Lamar has only actually run 3 official plays.
Yeah, because they had a hold.
And they get a score. Tanner Fitz set to get the extra point. Now Wyman looking around, seeing if it's viable to run this in. He did that the first time against Cassville. This time Tanner kicks it up, and it is good. The next sponsor is Premier Home Mortgage, sponsored by Premier Home Mortgage. Trust Premier to handle your purchase and refinance. Call Nathan Mayberry for all your mortgage needs at 417-214-9119. Lamar Tigers and East End Patriots. Lamar jumps out 7-0 with 5:30 to go here in the first quarter. Lamar runs 4 official plays in this drive, 1 an incomplete pass, and they cover 76 6 yards on this drive. So
they had 20. They got 56 yards rushing out of McCarran on that first, and then 24 yards passing from McCarran out to Hartman.
But brings up a total of 80, but
that's
yards. But it is you have to add the penalty yards in that.
Yeah.
So the total drive is from where the drive started. Nate Bartholomew in for Lamar. This kickoff is sponsored by Lamar Bank and Trust. He kicks it deep into the corner, and it's just out of bounds. I mean, it bounced out of bounds, and it will go out to the 35-yard line, I believe, is where they start the... The referee was had his flag in his hand and was waving it, so it will go out to the 35-yard line where East Newton will have it first out at 10. East Newton on their first drive drove down deep into Lamar territory before Lamar stopped them on fourth down just outside the 20-yard line.
So they're going to bring the ball out to the 35-yard line where your Lamar defense will take on the East Newton Patriot offense for the second time here tonight.
That's basically where East Newton started its first position, was right about the 35-yard line. They drove it down the middle part of the field.
Almost the exact same spot.
On the 35, Chance Live Oak brings the Patriots out. Double wing formation, one fullback behind him. Straight dive to the fullback. He's met right at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards.
Cooper Lucas in on
that, along with Travis Bailey. He moves it maybe half a yard, crosses the 35-yard line. They drove him back there. It's going to be second down and 10, call it. That's what's going to stay up on the board anyway. Live Oak back under center once again. Hands off the reverse again, this time to Jacobs. Jacobs is met this time. He gained about 8 yards on that reverse, but he lost yardage this time. That's Trey Mooney. Luke Hartman in there forcing that one, along with Michael Banner on the outside linebacker position. That's a loss of about a yard on that play.
Has 6 carries for 26 yards in the Patriots.
It'll be third down and 11 for East Newton on their own 34-yard line.
So the defense for your Lamar Tigers waking up here tonight.
Man in motion to the right-hand side. Live Oak looked right, but he goes back left. There's a flag down as Live Oak dives across the line of scrimmage, picks up a couple yards. But a holding call against East Newton as he crawls over the 35-yard line. I look for Lamar to decline that and bring up a fourth down. Do they want to take it back them up, or do they want the football? That is fine. They're going to take the football. You're going to pick up 3 yards on that play, and that'll bring up a fourth down and 8.
We got timeout East Newton.
Timeout's going by East Newton with 4:02. That's their second timeout here. Are they going to go for it? Are they just going to gamble here in this first half, knowing they have nothing to lose here? Lamar is favored by so much? Who knows? But we'll find out in 30 seconds. You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on My Country 101.7.
If you're afraid of going to the dentist, you should consider visiting Dr. Jeff Moyer and exploring the idea of sedation dentistry. Dr. Moyer can fix your teeth, restore sore gums, and brighten your smile without discomfort. By taking advantage of the sedation dentistry option, you'll feel like you slept through your appointment. No more hiding your smile or putting up with unnecessary tooth pain. Find out how sedation dentistry can change your life. Call Dr. Moyer's office at 417-682-5871 to make an appointment today.
There's a lot coming out of the oven at DQ with our new line of DQ bakes, including new artisan-style sandwiches like the warm and cheesy chicken bacon ranch on ciabatta. Or try one of our new snack melts in flavors like bacon barbecue chicken to cure all your snack-sized cravings. And to finish it off, we're now serving up hot desserts a la mode like triple chocolate brownie paired with our famous soft serve for the perfect mix of hot and cold. So experience the new DQ bakes only at your Lamar DQ.
You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on My Country 101.7.
Luke Hartman fields the East Newton punt about the 36-yard line. Good coverage by East Newton, only allows Hartman about a 10-yard return. Lamar will take over first down and 10 at their own 46-yard line. That's one of the great things about the special teams is when they're on the receiving end, they have a chance to break each one of them. But East Newton had that pretty well covered. They broke down and each person covered their part of the field. Two wingbacks, Hardman on the left side, Wilkerson on the right. McCarris goes out wide right, Wyman by himself in the backfield. Wyman on the sweep, right, left-hand side, breaks outside, breaks across the 50, goes down the sideline. One man to beat down to the 10, the 5, dives into the touchdown. They're going to call it touchdown, Lamar Tiger. A 54-yard touchdown run. A 54-yard touchdown run by Matt Wyman. Just a quick sweep to the left-hand side. He got his running back, Anthony Wilkerson, out in front of him. He laid down a key block, and the Tiger interior line sealed off everybody else. And he ran free down the sideline until he got to the goal line, dove in for the touchdown. That could be our play of the game, too. 3:38 left in the first quarter. Your Lamar Tigers now lead 13-0. Tanner Phipps on for the extra point. Squibs off to the right-hand side, no good. And with 3:38 to go in the first quarter, Lamar leads 13-0. That scoring drive sponsor, McCauley Auto Repair. The scoring drive recap is brought to you by McCauley Auto Repair to remind you that just like Lamar Tigers, nothing runs better than a flying two machine. A one-play, 54-yard drive, a Matt Wyman sweep, and Lamar goes up 13-0. That extra point sponsor is Premier Home Mortgage. Trust Premier to handle your next purchase or refinance. Call Nathan Mayberry for all your mortgage needs at 417-214-9119. Lamar Tigers getting set to kick off here. It'll be Hayden Bartholomew kicking off. His last one got to the goal line, but squibbed just out of bounds about the 1-yard line. That's kind of where he kicked it too. Yep. Needs to bring his foot back around just a little bit, bring it back in towards the middle of the field. The kickoff sponsor, Lamar Bank and Trust, to remind you that you can make a deposit whenever, wherever, with LBT Snappy Mobile Deposit.
That is leading Logan Rogersville 14-0 in the first.
Odette on top of Logan Rogersville, 14-0 in the first quarter. Lamar leading here 13-0 over East Newton. Hayden Bartholomew with the kick straight down the pike. The ball is fielded there. And reversed to Jordan. Jordan gets across the 15 to about the 18-yard line. That's a much better coverage by the Tigers. 13-yard return by Jordan for the East Newton Patriots on that kickoff. East Newton had Brett Pendergaff field it. He handed off on a reverse to Jordan. And Jordan was stuffed there by the Tigers. So Lamar Tigers special teams getting a bit better here in the first quarter. That's one thing about being on the kickoff team. You get a lot of practice here for the Lamar Tigers. First and 10 for East Newton Patriots. Chance Live Oak with Booker on the left-hand side, Jordan on the right-hand side. Jordan in motion, takes the pitch, sweep to the left-hand side, crosses the line of scrimmage, and is met there by Luke Hartman and just driven backwards. Jordan seems to be the workhorse so far tonight. 7 carries now. Going to give him 3 yards on that one. He's got 29 yards for tonight. 3-yard pickup for East Newton.
3 yards, bring up second and 7.
Second and 7 for the Patriots. Ball resting right at their 20-yard line. Live Oak runs over, gets the play, comes back to the huddle. They're looking at their arm bats for the call. East Newton has some big players. This is quite a different East Newton team from the team we played last year that only had 17 dress out. And a double count, a hard count by Live Oak, and it pulled Lamar off. So Lamar has 5 yards going back towards them, and that'll bring up a second down and 3 now. Nothing will turn a coach Gray earlier than penalties like that.
Second down and 2.
They're going to call it second down and 2. Got to get out to the 27-yard line. It's right at the 25.
You've just joined us here on My Country 101.7. Your Lamar Tigers 13, East Newton Patriots 0. 2:33 left in the first quarter.
Live Oak under center. Calls out the play. Quarterback keeper up the middle. He just kind of stuck his head and was
faked the handoff, and nobody took it.
Nobody took it. He ran right into Cooper Lucas and Kendall Morrow right up the middle. That's actually no place to go.
Live Oak's first carry.
3rd and 2 for the East Newton Patriots.
Live Oak's been handing it off to several of these backs.
They've been running left and right, and they've been trying the middle sparingly to stop Lamar Tiger defense. Live Oak under center. Booker. Oh, in motion. Live Oak with the quarterback keeper. Big wrap up as Live Oak tried a quarterback sweep, and it was Cooper Lucas once again.
He loses a yard on that.
A losing yard, bring up 4th down and 3 for East Newton.
56 single model, and we're 41 PWA. All on the defense. Loss of the yards for the Patriots.
4th down and 4.
And along 3.
And they're going to go for it. 4th and a long 3. Live Oak under center. Hands off to Jordan up the middle. Jordan met at the line of scrimmage, and I think he's going to be short by about a yard.
Short ball carrier.
Picks up a couple. He needed 3, though. Travis
yard
Bailey.
Short. 3 on 8 carries. He has 32 yards.
Well, East Newton came in and got Lamar brought some smaller, quicker guys in for the punt return when they pulled Will Jeffries and Kendall Morrow out of the middle. And they tried to run it up the middle, but good defense there by Travis Bailey. 1st down and 10, Lamar going the other way. That defensive stop brought to you by Brad Potter, Coin and Antiques. Lamar has the ball 1st down and 10 at East Newton's 27-yard line. Luke Hartman on the left wing takes the sweep to the right-hand side, cuts up the middle, breaks outside. Hartman's outside. He gets back inside. Touchdown, Lamar. Another 1-yard, one-play drive for the Lamar Tigers.
27-yard touchdown run by Luke Hartman.
And with 48 seconds to go here in the first quarter of play, Lamar goes on top 19-0. Lamar has only run 6 offensive plays and scored 3 touchdowns.
And that was his first carry.
So the Tigers up 19-0. They're going to go for 2 to try to get that 21 on the board, as it is Matt Wyman in the backfield. Tanner Phipps. Wyman goes outside. It is caught. Breaks free, but he is spun down there by Live Oak. And the 2-point conversion is no good for Lamar. And Lamar maintains that 19-0 lead.
Looks like something they might have to work on there.
But for years, the Lamar Tigers had Todd Morrow back there to kick the extra point. And Tanner Phipps is a wonderful athlete and a great kid, but, when you're following the weapon, it is hard.
Well, we're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be back with Lamar leading 19-0 over the East Newton Patriots.
You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on My Country 101.7.
Bear State Bank's network of banks gives us home field advantage across the state, offering you multiple branches and ATM conveniences for those away games. You can also go mobile with Bear State Bank, pay bills, transfer funds, make deposits, and more, all with your smartphone or tablet. Mobile banking from Bear State Bank. Check it out at bearstatebank.com or visit their branches in Lamar or Golden City. Bear State Bank, member FDIC.
Now back to the action of Lamar Tiger football on My Country 101.7.
Hayden Bartholomew set to kick off for Lamar Tigers as they went one play at 27 yards. Go up 19-0. That scoring drive brought to you by McCully Auto Repair. Remind you that just like Lamar Tigers, nothing runs better than a fine-tuned machine. This kickoff sponsored by Lamar Bank and Trust. You can make a deposit whenever, wherever you want with LVT Snappy Mobile Deposit. Kick, it goes. Once again, the reverse. It goes to Jordan. Jordan up the right-hand side. Breaks one tackle and is driven out of bounds right about the 16, 17-yard line.
Takes that on the 3, and he's pretty consistent about putting it about the 4 or 3-yard line.
So Hayden Bartholomew getting his kicks deep enough. And it'll be at the 16-yard line where East Newton will take over first down and 10 at their own 16. So once again, good kick coverage by the Lamar Tiger, getting a little better and better. That is the fourth kickoff for the Tigers in this first quarter. And this has been their best coverage so far. Live Oak under center, Coleman on the left, Jordan on the right. Straight dive to the fullback, Brazier. And Brazier is brought down after a gain of 1 or 2 yards. His fourth carry of the night. We're going to call a 1-yard carry on that. It was Will Jeffries, picked him right at the line of scrimmage and drives him down. Second down and 9.
Brazier with 4 carries for 6 yards.
Okay, on the play, second and a short end.
There's 13 seconds to go here in the first quarter of play, and East Newton is going to let the time run out. And the score at the end of one quarter of play is Lamar Tigers 19, Union Patriots nothing. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this 1-minute timeout. You're listening to Lamar.
Vision Solutions provides outstanding medical and routine eye care for patients of all ages, with 3 locations to serve you in Lamar, Nevada, and Stockton. Need glasses or contacts? Visit their office for the newest technology and latest styles to fulfill all your vision needs. Vision Solutions is a proud supporter of the video broadcast of Lamar Tigers football and prides themselves on protecting the eyes of their Tigers since 1969. Find them on Facebook, online at myvisionsolutions.com, or call 682-3301 to schedule an appointment.
Why should you choose Pittsburg State University?
Nationally recognized academics.
Student-friendly tuition.
Incredible athletics. The amazing campus.
Whatever you're looking for in a university, you'll find it here.
It's why you belong. It's why you belong at Pittsburg State University.
You're listening to Lamar Tiger football on My Country 101.7.
Getting set to start the second quarter of play. Lamar leading East Newton 19-0. Lamar Tigers 1-0 in conference play. 1-0 in the season. These are conference foes going back to the mid-70s when East Newton joined the conference. That was then the Big Ten. East Newton has a 2nd and 10. Back in motion, that's Booker. Booker now cuts it up the middle, breaks one tackle, gets up to the 25-yard line where he's met and dropped. That's a pickup of about 8 yards on the play. We'll bring up a 3rd down and a short 1. We're going to call it a long one. The ball has to almost reach the 27-yard line.
About 9 on the play to bring that 3rd and 1. For the Patriots, all just shy of zone 25.
The Tiger Patriots looking for a stop here.
Brazier on that carry.
Live Oak has Booker in motion. Booker with a straight dive with the right-hand side powers his way up across the 27 to almost the 28-yard line. And that will probably be enough for a first down.
Give him 3 yards on that. He's got 4 carries for 11 yards tonight for the Patriots.
Coleman Booker is their leading rusher on the season. He was expected to do good things coming into this game. It's a first down and 10 for the East Newton Patriots. East Newton took their first drive of the game and drove it almost 60 yards on the Tigers. Ran out of downs on just outside the Lamar 20-yard line. Booker in motion. Live Oak back to pass. Quick pass out goes to Booker, but Booker slipped down. And the pass is incomplete. That'll bring up a second down and 10. And stops the clock with 10:47 to go here in the first half of play. Live Oak had time. I think he might have hit that pass if Booker hadn't slipped down. Second and 10. We're here in the second quarter at Thomas M. O'Sullivan Stadium. Lamar 19, East Newton 0. Live Oak under center. Booker back in motion once again. This time the handoff is to Jordan across the way, and he's met just as he grabbed the ball there by T.W. Ayers. Ayers knifing down from his defensive end position. Knocks him right into Will Jeffries and Kendall Morrow. That's a no gain on that one. It'll bring up the third down and 10. That's that misdirection play they ran a couple times in the first quarter on that first drive that worked well. Lamar has adjusted. Third down and 10 for these two Patriots. Live Oak under center. Booker in motion once again. Live Oak goes back to pass. Under pressure. Looks up, throws it downfield. Oh, almost intercepted. Almost intercepted by Trey Mooney, and if he hadn't touched it, I think Luke Hardman had it. So that's an incomplete pass and brings up the fourth down and 10. That's a defensive stop for Lamar. And that defensive stop brought to you by Brad Potter, Coin and Antiques. Call me at 417-682-4500. Back deep for Lamar, Luke Hardman at about his 45-yard line. Live Oak will be back to punt. They made a mistake last time. They went for it, and it was a yard short. Lamar got good field position and scored on that. Live Oak with the punt. Gets it away, kind of off the side of his foot, though. Bounces right about the East Newton 40 to the 48-yard line, where Lamar will take over first down and 10. A 20-yard punt. Lamar inside East Newton territory. And Lamar has scored quickly and often in this game. They've only run 6 offensive plays. The first drive was a 4-play drive, and the next 2 drives were all 1-play drives. Let's see what they have in their bag of tricks here. Anthony Wilkerson has yet to carry the ball. He only carried it one time last week against Cassville. This time it's split formation behind Stuart McPherson under center. Anthony Wilkerson in motion. Straight handoff. It goes to Cooper Lucas. He busts outside. Breaks 1, 2, 3 tackles. Now he puts it across the field. He cuts outside for Lucas to the 25, 20, 10, 5, and touchdown Cooper Lucas. Another 1-play drive for Lamar Tigers. This time 48 yards. And that was just a straight power play over the left tackle. That left tackle, number 69, Caleb Gooch. And Lucas broke at least 4 tackles on the way to. And he got a good block downfield at about the 15-yard line there. So Lamar Tigers take a 25-0 lead with 9:34 to go here in the second quarter. Matt Wyman back there by himself as Tanner Phipps splits wide right. Wyman cuts inside and scores the 2-point conversion. Matt Wyman with the 2-point conversion. Lamar goes on top 27-0 with 9:34 to go here in the second quarter of play. Another 1-play drive. We could look for that one to be the play of the game, too. That was a good run by the junior, Cooper Lucas. Cooper plays defensive end. He also throws the discus. And I believe conference and districts and state, he qualified for all those in the discus. And he ran that one, and he's got some wheels, too. 9:34 to go here in the second quarter play. That scoring drive recap brought to you by McCauley Auto Repair. To remind you that just like Lamar Tigers, nothing runs better than the fine-tuned machine. The two-point conversion brought to you by Premier Home Mortgage. Trust Premier to handle your next purchase or refinance. Call Nathan Mayberry for all your mortgage needs at 417-214-9119. Hayden Bartholomew is set to kick off for Lamar. Hayden kicking back into a little bit of a breeze now. His kicks in the first quarter were getting into about the 3 or 4 yard line.
Kickoff sponsor.
Kickoff sponsors, Lamar Bank and Trust, to remind you that they can deposit whenever, wherever, with LBT Snappy Mobile Deposit.
9:34 left here at Thomas M. O'Sullivan Stadium in Lamar. Lamar 27, East Newton 0.
Bartholomew with the kick, drives it deep to the right-hand side. It bounces about the 14. Backspin, picked up there by number 15, Pendergraft, and he's hit immediately by number 43, Anthony Wilkerson. That one just had a little backspin, a little wedge action.
It just died, and he's like, oh, I've never picked it up.
And by the time he picked it up, Anthony Wilkerson was right in his face. So it'll be first down and 10 for East Newton on their 12-yard line. The field position for East Newton keeps marching backwards. They started the first two possessions on the 35. The last three have been inside the 20. This is their worst yet at the 12. So, Chance Live Oak back under center. Booker to the left wing, Jordan to the right wing. Booker in motion. Live Oak back to pass. Pumps once. Goes inside and is hit immediately. Wow, he pumped that one. And Cooper Lucas just depleted him.
Yeah, clear back at about the 3-yard line, I believe. So that's going to be a...
They were trying to run a double move with Booker. Go out and up, and he pumped for the out, but the up was getting knocked out on a tail end for Lucas.
9-yard loss. That gives Live Oak actually 3 carries for a negative 10 yards here in the ballgame.
Lamar Tigers defense stiffening up here as it is now second down and 18 at the 3. Live Oak back to pass. Picked off. Oh, picked off. Had it in his hands. Mooney, he cut.
Mooney was watching that one, and he just went a little high, and he couldn't bring it down.
Mooney had the play there. He had that one read perfectly the entire way. Cut underneath the receiver.
Yeah, that was not the play to call down in that shallow of an area.
It'll bring up a third down and 18. The ball at the 3 for the East Newton Patriots. 19 for the Patriots. Lamar has one safety on the season last week against Cassville. Let's see if they can get another one.
Safety worth 2 points, and you get the ball back if they have to punt or kick it to you.
Jordan in motion. This time, Live Oak breaks across.
He was back there. Somebody had him just for a moment. Slipped off of him.
And Pendergraft. As the pass falls incomplete. And East Newton will have to punt the ball away one more time.
That's 3 tries for Live Oak, but no completions yet for the East Newton Patriots. So they're going to be deep in their end zone with a 4th and 19.
Live Oak stepping backwards. If the ball kind of squibs past him, he'll step on the end line. Better watch for that. Right back, he fumbles it just a little bit, but he gets it away. A good kick that taken at the 45 by Hardman. He breaks up the right-hand side, breaks outside, flat down on the play. Way deep at about the 10-yard line. Personal foul called on Lamar. Personal foul called late in that run, and that was far away from the actual play. That was called by the referee down on the 10-yard line towards the left-hand hash mark, and this was The run was on the right-hand sideline, so the ball will be taken back to about the 45-yard line.
After the punt. So Lamar gets the ball back.
It was during the run back, so Lamar will have the ball first down and 10 at the 44-yard line of East Newton.
So a 15-yard penalty on that from the end of the play.
Wide receiver split to the left-hand side is Trey Mooney. Wing back to the left is Hardman. Wing back to the right is Wilkerson. McCarris and Wyman in the backfield. Wyman goes in motion to the right-hand side. McCarris alone. Takes a snap, fakes it up, looks outside. Nobody there, so he's going to run it outside. Fakes up the pass. Now breaks free to the 30. 35 spins out to the 20. And a tackle there after a gain of 24 yards.
You know, he was past the line of scrimmage, and he still faked the guy out.
Faked the pass. They're going to call it at the 22-yard line. They'll call that a 22-yard pickup. Your first down and 10 for Lamar Tigers. That first down brought to you by Edward Jones, representing Pat Barr. So, Pat, discuss your winning strategy. First down and 10 for Lamar Tigers at the East Newton 22-yard line. That was designed to be a pass play, but he had the option to run it, and he had the whole left sideline to go up there, and he did a nice quick spin move there.
McCarris with 3 carries for 78 yards.
Motion it goes. Hardman, now McCarris back to the left-hand side, breaks 1 tackle, 2 tackles across the 10-yard line, inside touchdown, Lamar Tigers.
McCarris for a 22-yard carry.
22-yard touchdown by Stuart McCarris. 7:42 to go here in the first half of play, and Lamar goes up 33-0.
Gives him 100 yards for the night on 4 carries.
So Stuart McCarris, a 100-yard rusher. His second touchdown of the game. Just a 22-yard power play over the left-hand side, and he goes into the end zone virtually untouched. Tanner Phipps and Matt Wyman in the backfield. Wyman with a straight dive up the middle, trying to get the 2-point conversion. Does so. And Lamar goes on top 35-0. That 2-point conversion brought to you by Premier Home Mortgage. Call Nathan Mayberry for all your mortgage needs at 417-214-9119. A 2-play scoring drive from the East Newton 44-yard line. 2 runs by Stuart McCarris. The last one a 22-yarder over the left tackle. And Lamar goes on top 35-0. That scoring drive brought to you by McCully Auto Repair to remind you that just like Lamar Tigers, nothing runs better than a fine-tuned machine. Lamar will be kicking off here with 7:42 to go here in the first half of play. They now lead 35-0.
Lamar with approximately 229 yards rushing here in the first half.
And they still have only run 8 plays.
1 pass for 24 yards.
So, Aiden Bartholomew coming in to kick off. This kickoff brought to you by Lamar Bank and Trust, who reminds you that you can make a deposit whenever, wherever with LBT Snappy Mobile Deposit. A lot of the younger guys getting into the action here on this kickoff team. Landon Hardman, Daniel Contreras, Duncan Gepner, Travis Bailey, Aaron Minning, Tristan Foster, J.D. Allen, number 18, Dylan Hill, number 9, Trevor Medlin, and number 85, Joseph Holder on the kickoff team. A lot of younger guys getting opportunities towards their letter here in the second quarter. Aiden Bartholomew sets kickoff. Kicks it deep. Pendergrass gets it about the 10-yard line. Hands it off. It goes to number 16, Jordan. Jordan down the sideline. Slips 1 tackle and is knocked out of bounds there by Aiden Bartholomew.
Somebody's supposed to stay home on their side of the field. And apparently they got something to the east side of the field.
Well, That's one of the hazards of having a lot of young guys during that on the kickoff team, our freshman and sophomore. Brings that back from the 10 to the 39, so a 29-yard kickoff return. In the junior varsity, they don't get a lot of deep kickoffs they have to recover. A lot of shorter ones or line drive ones they can recover. But Lamar, or Easton will have the ball, first down to 10 at their own 39-yard line. Live Oak with Booker and Jordan in the backfield, along with Brazier. This time it's a reverse to Booker. Booker cuts up inside, but he's met there by Kempner and Lucas and is driven back. That was a little slow developing for the Eastern Patriots. I think they had a little bit of hesitation in the backfield. Lucas and Kempner were waiting on that one. No yardage on the carry. 5 carries for Booker for 11 yards. They're going to give him a little bit of negative yardage on that one. Mark it back at the 38-yard line. 5 carries for 10 yards. Beautiful sunset here as the sun shines on the clouds on the east side of the stadium. And remember, everybody, it's Fair Week in Lamar, Missouri. Go up and support your local organization selling food or whatever they may be raffling on. And just enjoy yourself. It's a good time to go out and see some people you haven't seen in a long time. Live Oak under center. Quick toss to Booker outside. Booker dips inside and is met by 3 or 4 Tigers as he gets to the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one. I'm going to call that one about, well, they'll give him that 1 yard back, looks like. Going to give him 3rd down and 10 now for Easton. 6:08 to go here in the second quarter play. Lamar on top, 35-0. Cool down here. It was quite hot to start the night in Lamar, Missouri, Thomas M. O'Sullivan Stadium. Got the door open here. Breeze going across. Live Oak under center. Booker on the left. Jordan on the right. Hand off to Booker. Then a fake, a reverse inside Jordan, and that one didn't go anywhere. Lamar was all over that one by the time they went to that second handoff. They just ate him alive. Derek Henderson. Michael Henderson. Jordan is a 2-yard loss. Michael Henderson in on that stop, the sophomore, doing some very good work on the inside. Jordan, the big ball carrier here tonight, with 10 carries for 30 yards. Negative yardage on this drive. That's a defensive stop. That's brought to you by Brad Potter Coin and Antiques. 417-682-4500. They're going to go for it. Murray Student, they don't have anything to lose. Live Oak. Back to pass. Goes up and he is sacked. Big loss. And a flag right at the sack. That sack was by Michael Henderson. Oops. They're going to call grabbing the face mask and letting it go, so it's not a personal foul, so it's not an automatic first down. It's a 5-yard penalty. It'll still be 4th down. Michael Henderson with nice penetration. Along with back there with B.J. Gammon. Those young men play on the punt team on the inside, and they got a 5-yard penalty on them for getting that face mask because they were so quick back to Live Oak. He never had a chance to set up. And they'll still bring down a 4th down. East Newton basically lost yards on it, even though that's a penalty. But it was at the point of the foul. Lost 6 yards on that. So Live Oak with a negative 16 for the night. Live Oak short. In the shotgun formation. Straight back he goes now. He dives up the middle on a quarterback draw. No good. And he's met there in the middle by Cooper Lucas. Give him a couple yards on that one. Yards back. Just a quarterback draw. And it'll be Lamar Tiger football, 1st down and 10. He had a pretty good punt last time, so, you know, it was kind of strange that he didn't go back to the punt. The first time his punt was 20 yards. The second time the punt was about 35 yards. So he can punt the ball. Passing formation for Lamar. 2 wide receivers right, 2 wide receivers left. T.W. Harris back as the protect and back for, and it's a quick pass out, goes to Michael Danner. Danner crosses the 15 and is knocked down there, tripped up by Live Oak.
And that's
Working forward, that's a 21-yard pass play.
Cooper Lucas with his first pass play of the night. Lamar now has 45 yards passing.
Harris
and that,
to Danner.
And Danner's number is
21. Michael Danner. 4:25 to go here in the first half of play. Lamar up 35-0. McHarris in the shotgun formation. Pass play, quick pass that goes to Hardman. Touchdown, Lamar Tigers. 14 yards. Another 2-play drive for Lamar Tigers, this time passing it. 15 yards. We're going to call it at the 14-yard line. Call it 14.
We'll call it 14.
And Lamar goes up 41-0 here with 4:14 to go here in the first half of play.
That comes from McHarris.
Stuart McHarris will pass play to
He is
Cartman. 10 of it.
He's 2 of 3 tonight.
And he has it up and through. Danner hits with the score. Lamar goes up 42-0 with 4:14 to go here in the first half of play. It's a 2-play drive. 2 passes from Stuart McHarris, 1 to Michael Danner, and the touchdown to Luke Hardman. And Lamar goes up 42-0. That scoring recap brought to you by McCauley Auto Repair. To remind you that just like the Lamar Tigers, nothing runs better than a fine-tuned machine. And the Extra Point sponsor, Premier Home Mortgage. Trust Premier to handle your next purchase or refinance. Call Nathan Mayberry for all your mortgage needs at 417-214-9119. Lamar will kick off here. Carl Jackson on top of the Republic, 21-14. Carthage leads Webb City 20-7 in the second quarter.
21-0.
So Carthage
is an unhappy Webb City.
If you're a Webb City fan, Webb City down 13-20-7 to Carthage, and Carthage doesn't have a cupcake schedule the entire way. Aiden Bartholomew with the kick. Kick brought to you by Lamar Bank Trust.
Against the wind, taking it to 10.
This time Jordan gets it out to the 20-yard line and is driven back by a couple of Lamar Tigers. Isaac Collins in on that stop along with number 31 for Lamar Tigers, Tristan Foster. And it'll be first down and 10 for East Newton at the 20-yard line. Lamar doing some substituting in on defense. Michael Henderson playing some middle linebacker. Andrew Hillman and Hunter Bayless playing some defensive tackle now. That's an all-junior defensive line now, so see how they fare. Live Oak under center. Pendergraph in motion, and he's bulldog down. Hunter Bayless, along with Andrew Hillman, the 2 inside defensive tackles. Nice tackle on that play. 3-yard pickup brings up a second down and 7 for East Newton. Ball resting on the 23. Live Oak. Under center. Pendergraph in motion. Takes the pitch, and Live Oak goes up under, and he's met immediately by Hunter Bayless. Bayless with a stuff.
Hunter Bayless, number 70.
Hunter Bayless.
On the stop.
Junior with a big stop, loss of about a yard. We'll call it 3rd down and 8. Live Oak.
Live Oak with 6 carries down, negative 15 yards.
They are really keen on Live Oak. And Live Oak is a very good athlete. I watched him play baseball last year against the Tigers. And he plays center field. He's quick, That's a good arm, but he just doesn't have a chance. He's getting the ball, getting hit just as he gets the ball. Live Oak under center. Center grab in motion. Live Oak with a sweep around the right-hand side. A flag down, and so is Live Oak as he loses more yardage.
Quarterback keeper Jeff Live Oak with the football. Penalty flag comes down.
Loss on the play. Back to the 20-yard line. Travis Bailey with the inside-out pursuit.
I believe it's a call against the Patriots.
That's a 3-yard loss. Well, a couple-yard loss anyway for East Newton. Back to the 20-yard line.
And they're gonna
decline the penalty, so it will be 4th down, and we'll call it 11. Live Oak -3 on that carry.
7 carries for a negative 18.
Live Oak back to punt.
They've only got 51 yards rushing for the positive, so if you take that away, then that doesn't leave a lot of yardage.
Anthony Wilkerson back deep. Good start there. Wilkerson takes it on Lamar's 47-yard line, cuts to the right-hand side, breaks to the boundary, cuts once, down to the sideline he goes, cuts back inside to the 20, 15, 10, fights his way inside the 10 to the 6-yard line. Anthony Wilkerson.
46 down to the
down to
7-yard line. Yeah.
They are going to mark it at the 7-yard line, so Lamar will have it first down at 10 at East Newton 7-yard line.
43 and 4, a 47-yard punt return.
Ethan Bailey, 43. Lead on the stop for the Patriots.
So Anthony Wilkerson getting in on the big play march. Lamar's young guys, the second team, the junior varsity coming in. Landon Harmon on the right wing, Trevor Medlin on the left wing, Duncan Gepner and Cage Jordan in the backfield. B.J. Gammon under center. Under center, it's Hunter Gepner. He scores, but penalty flag comes down.
Here was a little movement.
Illegal shift for Lamar. So it'll come back. 5-yard penalty against Lamar. Lamar at guard. It's at right tackle. It's going to be Andrew Hillman. At the right tight end position, it'll be Aaron Minning. Left tight end will be Michael Henderson.
Last week at this time, Lamar was leading 43-0 over Cassville. They lead over East Newton with a 42-0.
Duncan Gepner with a dive crosses the 10 to the 8-yard line. And at 52 to go here in the first half. Lamar up 42-0. We'll bring up second down.
34, Alex. 53, Zach Littlesey. On the top.
Number 76 at left tackle is Chase McKibben. Number 62 at right guard, Lane Fanning. This time is Gepner up the middle, and he goes in for the touchdown. A 2-play drive, once again, Duncan Gepner, number 6 for Lamar Tigers.
9 yards out.
So the junior varsity scores their first touchdown of the game. And Lamar goes up 48-0 with 1:23 to go here in the first half of play. The center for the special teams is Seth Fullerton. Matt Wyman there. Tanner Fitz with the hold. And it fades to the left, and no good. And with 1:23 to go here in the first half of play, Lamar leads East Newton 48-0. That's a 2-play drive from 7 yards out. The final play, a 9-yard touchdown run by Duncan Gepner. That scoring drive recap brought to you by McCauley Auto Repair to remind you that just like Lamar Tigers, nothing runs better than a fine-tuned machine. Lamar Tigers up 48-0 here in Lamar, Missouri, the second game of the season. Lamar with 7 conference games this year and 1 non-conference game. That non-conference game has to be played just south of St. Louis on the Mississippi River to Valley Catholic, the defending 1A state champions. They were like Lamar last year. They had a couple of games where they just won the quarterfinal and semifinal, and they only won it by one touchdown. They had a little threat to their getting back. That was their third straight state championship for like Catholic. In this streak, they've won once 5 times in a row. They are the record holder for most state championships at 14. Webb City has 13. And Lamar with 5. Aiden Bartholomew with the kick, brought to you by Lamar. Actually a 3A school playing 1A ball because the boys' high school is on one side of the road and the girls is on the other. And when you're a private school, I think you have to count your student head count as 1 1/3. Yeah. But they actually penalize you because you can recruit or whatever you want to come up with. So, actually they'd be talking like a 400 population in school. So they get away with that by having 2 separate high schools. Live Oak hands off to the up back. Cameron Augusta in the ballgame for Lamar. He's in on that tackle along with Michael Henderson. Aaron Manning coming in. Michael Banner coming out. Who want me to carry on that one? Brasher? Brasher, okay.
Cameron Augusta in on the top for the Tigers.
Lamar is pretty deep at defensive tackle. That's one of their deepest positions. 41 seconds left here in the first half. Live Oak under center. Booker in motion, takes the handoff on the dive, powers his way across the 35 to the 36, 37-yard line. Pickup of about 5 yards. Andrew Hillman coming back in. Now Booker's 18 yards is offset by Live Oak's negative 18 yards. East Newton with 41 yards rushing. No passing. That will end the first half of play with Lamar leading the East Newton Patriots in Big 8 action 48-0. We'll be back with our halftime show brought to you by Jones Plumbing, Heating, and Air. And welcome to that halftime show from Jones Plumbing, Heating, and Air, who reminds you that winter is just around the corner. Even though it's a pretty warm day today, it is just around the corner. Be here sooner than you know. And now is the time to schedule your heating system checkup. Visit them at their new location at 1201 Lexington in Lamar.
Some things in life you can just rely on, like the comfy fit of a favorite pair of jeans and the tried and true performance of a new home comfort system from Rude. So here's to reliability, built into everything we do. Rely on Rude.
Get reliable year-round comfort with the new HVAC system installed by the pros at Jones Plumbing, Heat, and Air, the local team you can rely on because the best is not too good for you. Give them a call at 682-2780 and find them fast in names and numbers.
We're back here in Lamar, Missouri. It is halftime. Lamar Tigers lead these Newton Patriots 48-0 at halftime. Lamar did not get out to a quick start in this game. They kicked off to East Newton. East Newton took it on their 35-yard line after a good run back, and they proceed to march it down the field against the Lamar Tigers, marching it almost 50 yards down the field before the Lamar Tigers stopped them. And on a 4th down play, the Tigers and the Patriots, the Lamar Tigers then put together a 4-play drive and scored their first touchdown of the game. And there was less than 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Lamar pretty unused to that. They're used to having 3 touchdowns by that 6-minute mark. But that long 10-play drive by East Newton to start the game slowed Lamar down a little bit. We're here with Brad Connor. Brad, Lamar just couldn't get off the schneid there in that first defensive stand. It just, it looked like, well, what's going on. But, it's typical when you have a little problem with something.
Coach Bailey will make an adjustment, and he made the adjustment. After they made that adjustment, they pretty well shut them down. The stats are here at the half. First of all, for the visiting East Newton Patriots, this is your Jones Plumbing and Heating halftime show. I'm Brad Potter for Lamar Tiger football. The East Newton Patriots with a total of 41 yards rushing in the first half, 0 yards passing on 3 attempts by Live Oak. Live Oak with 7 carries for negative 18 yards. Hooper for 8 carries for 18 yards, so those cancel each other out. And then Jordan, the running back, 10 carries for 30 yards, and Brazier, the running back for the East Newton Patriots, 6 carries, 11 yards. So East Newton ended up with 41 yards total offense in the first half against your Lamar Tiger defense. For your Lamar Tigers, leading this game by a score of 48-0. Yardage for Lamar, 241 total yards rushing in the first half, and the passing yardage is 59. There was a total of 4 attempts, 3 complete for that 59 yards. To Stuart McCarris was good for 2 out of 3 attempts for 38 yards. And Cooper Lucas, 1 attempt for 21 yards for a total of 59 yards in the first half for Lamar there. Rushing for Lamar, not a lot of carries here in the first half because they broke some big runs, and we'll get to that scoring here in just a minute. But Matt Lyman, 1 carry for 54 yards, resulted in that touchdown. Cooper Lucas, 1 carry for 48 yards, rushed for that touchdown, and also threw for a touchdown. And Luke Harper, 1 carry, 27 yards for a touchdown, and also a passing, receiving touchdown by number 21 for Lamar. I apologize for that. Was Michael Danner, and that passing came from Cooper Lucas. And then Stuart McCarris, 4 carries, has an even 100 yards. 2 of those, one of those a 56-yard touchdown run, and the other one a 22-yard touchdown run. And then Hunter Geffner with a touchdown run for 9 yards. He has a total of 12 yards. That's Lamar's scoring. We'll get to the wrap-up on that here in just one moment. We're going to take a 3-minute break. We'll be back with the wrap-up on Lamar's scoring in the first half.
You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on My Country 101.7.
This is Dr. Justin Ogden with Barton County Memorial Hospital. At Barton County Memorial Hospital, we strive to maintain a commitment to excellence by offering full-time orthopedic services, including hip and knee replacement, arthroscopic procedures, carpal tunnel release, rotator cuff repair, injection therapy for arthritis, and fracture and sports injury care. Our highly skilled physical therapy department can help you recover and heal from your injuries and surgeries here locally. Call the BCMH orthopedic team at 681-5284, and don't forget the BCMH Med1 Clinic for all your healthcare needs. BCMH is a proud supporter of the Lamar Tigers and all area high school athletics.
So you're finally going to start that landscaping project to improve the look of your home, but you're not entirely sure on the design you want or the supplies you need. Then head to Joplin's one-stop landscaping supply store, The Rock Yard. For over 10 years, The Rock Yard has helped do-it-yourself projects achieve their goals with decorative rock, stones, mulch, flowers, trees, and shrubs. The Rock Yard, your one-stop landscaping supply store at 815 South Schiffer-Decker in Joplin. Call 781-1016. That's 781-1016.
Did you know that a lot of the safety for any automobile rests on your tires? Underinflated or worn out tires can lead to an accident. Don't take a chance with your most precious cargo, your family and friends. If it's time to replace your tires, visit Lamar Truck and Tire for an outstanding deal on a set of Yokohama tires. And you may want to have them check the oil and brakes as well. Then you'll ride easy knowing your family is safe. Lamar Truck and Tire open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, 8 to noon on Saturday, and offering 24-hour call-out service. Lamar Truck and Tire just behind the Lamar Travel Plaza on the West Outer Road of 49 Highway. Find them fast in names and number.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're for the Missouri way of life. We're for worrying less about the what-ifs and more about the why-nots. We're for checking off your bucket list and then making a new one. For starting a family, a business, a tradition. And if you find yourself starting over, we're here for that too. We're for building a life in Missouri and then going out and living it. And when it comes to making sure everything you've built is protected, we're for you.
Visit your Missouri Farm Bureau agent, Rocky McCullough, at 417-682-2106.
Eisenhower Lumber is your full-line lumber and hardware store, working to provide contractors, carpenters, and the do-it-yourselfers quality products and friendly service at competitive prices. How about Valspar Paint and Holland Grills? Eisenhower Lumber is your source for plumbing, electrical, paint, building materials, millwork, and lawn and garden. Eisenhower Lumber, 903 Gulf in Lamar, or call 682-5545. Find them fast in names and numbers.
You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on My Country 101.7.
Yeah, I think my whole year is we did 49. We're back here in Lamar, Missouri, where I'm standing here with my old football coach. We talked about him at the beginning of the session here at the kickoff at the coin toss. Coach Chuck Blaney. Coach Blaney, I'm going to put the headsets on you. Here. Now, last year, Coach, the Lamar Tigers went 15-0. You coached here in the 1970s, and we did not win 15 games in the entire decade.
Scott, no, we didn't. And, you know, when I came in here, I think we had the longest losing streak in the state of Missouri at that time. Went 0-10 the first year with 30 players altogether. 30. Then the next year, we beat Appleton City the first game of the year, and that was the first win in a decade. You think we won the Super Bowl?
Well, this has always been a great football ground, a great football community, and I played for you in those years. Our motto was we were small, but we were slow. We really, it was a nice tight group, and we've all maintained our friendships over the basically almost 40 years since then.
But, you know, Scott, we got better every year. We won 4, and then we won 4, and then we won 7. And then as a coach, you have to decide at that point, are you going to do what Scott does, just stay here and keep building it, or try to get a better job? And at that point, I thought for my career, I needed to try to move up to a higher level. I went to Ottawa, Kansas, as the head coach of Ottawa High School, and then I went to Blue Valley as the head coach there. But then I loved Lamar so much, I came back with a high school principal here 10 years.
Yes, you were. It was a great time to be here at Lamar High School. We just built a new facility here behind us. That was our old practice field. Now it's the high school.
It was brand new. First year I came here and had 10 years with it. Then went back to Pennsylvania, coached at my old high school for 10 years.
And you were always fond of telling us, back when you played high school ball, you held the record for rushing at your high school. And a guy, what was his name, Tony Dorsett?
Yeah, Tony broke all my records. I told him it took him 10 games to do it. And our coach was like, Scott, he would take me out after the half. And I said, I probably played 7 games out of 10. And I always said that he's the best black player to ever come to Hopewell, and I was the best white player. So we both hold that.
Well, Coach, it has been great to see you again. A few years ago, you came up to me and said, Scott, you still doing radio? And I wasn't at the time, but you put the bug in my ear. And I got back up here and started doing it again, and it's all your fault.
Well, Scott, you're always very intelligent, always a gentleman. Your parents did a great job raising you, and I'm so proud of you. You're the reason people like me go into coaching and teaching, to see people turn out like you do, being a good husband and a good father and be a productive citizen. That's what life's all about.
No, I can't even say anything, Coach. I appreciate you. Role models like you and Coach Les Page that's over here. Coach Page, not only were you great coaches and great role models, I had Coach Page for math class, algebra, and, when you can do double duty and still get guys like me to learn, it's really something. And,
the other thing, Scott, I'm proud of is my son Brandon graduated here in 1994, and Brandon is coached at Oklahoma University, Ohio State, University of Kansas, Jacksonville Jaguars, Iowa State, and he is now assistant coach for the Tennessee Titans. And coming from Lamar, Missouri, to be coaching the NFL is quite a feat for a young man to reach his goals.
And he came along when Lamar had struggled for years, and once again, they started pulling back up and had some good athletes. Brandon played some offensive line, played center, I believe, in those days. I remember some of those games. And he was part of rebuilding the program that you helped start build back in the 70s.
Coach Rader did a nice job with that team. He was there quite a while, and they had some good teams, and they really had built that up from being a program way down and built it back up. And I think it worked with Coach Rader. He did a nice job coaching my son.
Well, back and forth we're going to go, and we have about 3 minutes until the kickoff of the second half. I want to thank Coach Chuck Blaney for coming up and talking to us here at halftime, and we'll be back with the kickoff of the second half right after this 3-minute timeout. You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on My Country 101.7.
Eisenhower Lumber is your full-line lumber and hardware store, working to provide contractors, carpenters, and the do-it-yourselfers quality products and friendly service at competitive prices. How about Valspar Paint and Holland Grills? Eisenhower Lumber is your source for plumbing, electrical, paint, building materials, millwork, and lawn and garden. Eisenhower Lumber, 903 Gulf in Lamar, or call 682-5545. Find them fast in names and numbers.
When the steering on your car needs fixing, you don't call an electrician, so why would you call anyone less than a professional when your heating or cooling system is broke? Call the professionals at Snelly Sheet Metal. From air duct cleaning to installing brand new heat and air equipment, your first call should be to Snelly Sheet Metal, 682-3551. And check out the Fireplace and More store in Joplin, now offering fireplaces, grills, and outdoor furniture. Find them fast in names and numbers.
Are you in the market for a rental home or business property? A call to O'Sullivan Properties will probably fulfill your needs. O'Sullivan Properties has a wide selection of properties available in the Lamar area, from apartments to business property, available to fit your needs. O'Sullivan Properties wishes the Lamar Tigers the best of luck throughout the season. The staff and management of O'Sullivan Properties is a proud supporter of Lamar Tigers, on the field or in the classroom. O'Sullivan Properties. Stop in at 1011 Gulf or call them at 413.
At Shelter Insurance, we've found that peace of mind offers some real advantages. That's why we work hard to make things easier for you. By sheltering your cars. By sheltering your home. By sheltering your toys. By sheltering your life. Peace of mind. Isn't that the best shelter there is? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Ask Shelter Agent Bruce Spillane or Brian Griffith about Shelter's competitive insurance rates.
Are you tired of looking for someone to do some great custom printing at a price that won't break the bank? CY6 Designs is your answer. CY6 Designs does everything from full-color custom banners, vehicle graphics and wrap, custom screen printing, team apparel, signs, and embroidery. You'll find CY6 Designs in the old Blue Top Restaurant building just off 49 Highway at the Lamar exit. Stop in and let them give you a quote on your next custom t-shirt order. CY6 Design. Call them at 417-681-0330.
Coach Blaney coached here in the 70s and was principal here in the 80s and 90s for the Lamar Tigers. Lamar Tigers in this ball game scored quickly on offense. Once the defense got settled in, it was a no-contest game. The first 6 minutes of the game were the East Newton Patriots as they drove the ball about 50 yards down the field. But Lamar toughened up inside their own 20-yard line, stopped the Patriots, and Lamar moved the ball downfield on 4 plays, scored their first touchdown. Then after that, Lamar scored on a 1-play drive, another 1-play drive, and a couple of 2-play drives. So Lamar Tigers now leads the Eastern Patriots 48-0. Brad, it's been an interesting night tonight. Lamar looked not great to start the game. No, this is the kind of game Lamar can recover from not looking great to start a game, and you come back and just use all their athleticism and everything and score points. But going down the schedule, a Monette is not going to let you come back that easily. Neither will be a Valley Catholic.
Well, it'll be interesting to see, on that Valley Catholic game, how they match up. But somebody said something about, that we'd probably end up turbo blocking them. But we'll see what happens.
Some of the prognosticators, guys out of Springfield, have said that there's no way that Valley Catholic can hang with Lamar, but they've got a lot of pride and tradition.
Yeah, they might hang for a while. But, anyways, real quick, we'll go over the scoring there in the first half. 5:30 left in the first quarter. McCarris, a 52-yard touchdown run. The point after was good. At 3:38 left in the first quarter, Wyman on a 54-yard touchdown run. The kick was no good. And 48 seconds left, Luke Hardman on a 27-yard run. A two-point conversion was no good. Going into the second quarter, 9:34 left in the second quarter, Cooper Lucas, a 48-yard run, two-point conversion, good by Wyman. 7:42 left in the second quarter, McCarris with a 22-yard run, two-point good by Wyman. 4:14 left in the second quarter, Luke Hardman, a 14-yard pass from McCarris. Wyman, the extra point was good. Then a 47-yard punt return set up by Wilkerson down to the 7 yards, set up the one at 1:23 left, a 9-yard run by Hunter Kepner. The kick was no good. And that was the score at the half. Lamar 48 and Easton 0. Still got some time left on the clock.
14.2 seconds.
14.2 seconds. I wasn't sure if it was 1:42 or 14.2. Well, we're ready for second half action here at Thomas M. O'Sullivan Stadium with your Lamar Tigers defending Class 2A champions 5 years in a row. 48, the East Newton Patriots from near Granby, Missouri, 0.
Kicking off for the East Newton Patriots, number 24 is Nathaniel Wall. And he gets it to Luke Hardman. Hardman takes the 10-yard line, crosses the 20, 30, 35, breaks outside at the 40. There he goes, across the 50, and there he goes, 40, 30, to the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. No flags on the field.
Just worked his way through.
Very patient and very athletic. A 90-yard. 90-yard kickoff return by Luke Hardman, and Lamar Tigers now go on top 54-0 with 11:45 to go here.
And look for that for a play of the game.
I think we can do that for the play of the game. I think that would be a great play of the game. We've had a lot of big plays for the Tigers in this game. A couple of runs that were over 50.
So extra point being set up. Wyman did the holding for Dan.
And it's Tanner Phipps.
Tanner Phipps, extra point. Good to Lamar. 55, East Newton 0.
90-yard kickoff return by Luke Hardman. That scoring drive. Recount brought to you by McCauley Auto Repair, who remind you that just like Lamar Tigers, nothing runs better than a fine-tuned machine. The extra point sponsor is Premier Home Mortgage. Trust Premier to handle your next purchase or refinance. Call Nathan Mayberry for all your mortgage needs at 417-214-9119.
And we're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be back with more action here from Thomas O'Sullivan Stadium in Lamar. Guess maybe not.
Hayden Bartholomew set to kick off for Lamar. This kick brought to you by Lamar Bank and Trust Company. Lamar Bank and Trust reminds you that you can make a deposit whenever, wherever with LBT's Snappy Mobile Deposit. A lot of young guys in. On this one, a squib kick by the Tigers, picked up by one of the up men of East Newton. A nice hands play. That one had a nice bounce that was easy for him. Number 43 for East Newton. Ethan Haley, the sophomore.
Downs it on the 39-yard line where East Newton will have one of their better possessions of the night.
Breeze is picking up, going almost straight into the press box now.
I see two old coaches up here visiting Lamar for a reunion with the class of 81?
Class of 81.
Football class of 81.
Live Oak with Booker. Live Oak back pass. A little flare out to Booker. He's wrapped up there by Cooper Lucas. A loss of 4 on the play. They had a little flare out to Booker. And the defensive end, Cooper Lucas, just smothered him up. So the Lamar defense pushing East Newton back on every play now. Second down and 14 for East Newton. 11-14 to go here in the third quarter. A complete pass with negative yardage. Not really what East Newton wanted. Right now, East Newton's kind of opening up their playbook, making this a practice for themselves. Live Oak under center. Jordan on the right wing. Booker on the left. Booker goes in motion. Flag on the play. And a delay of game called.
And if it's not bad enough that you're second down and 14, after a pass you got a negative 4 on, you get marched back another 5 yards.
Well, they're trying to run the clock as much as they can, but they're just not really hitting on any cylinder.
So on a penalty, the clock doesn't run.
Live Oak
timeout.
Has the ball off to Booker, and Booker is met in the line of scrimmage. Gains maybe a yard. Lamar with the turbo clock. Gained maybe a yard on that play. TW Ayers and Hunter Gittner on the tackle for Lamar. Brings up a third down and 20 for East Newton. They have to get out to almost midfield, and they're just inside the 30-yard line. Live Oak in the shotgun formation as the wide receiver split right, one left, one on the wing on the left-hand side. Illegal motion is going to be the call as 2 men went in motion.
Yep.
Illegal shift is the ball against the Patriots.
Well, they'll just decline it.
Decline to take the play, or are they going to say it before the play? They're going to march him backwards.
That's another 5 off.
That'll be a third down and 25 for East Newton. The ball sitting on their 25-yard line. Halftime show. Lamar Band theme this year is the Guardians of the Galaxy. All their teachers say, "We are Groot" on it from the movie. Chance Live Oak under center. Jordan on the right wing, Booker on the left wing. Live Oak hands off to Booker, and they run into each other, but that was the delay that Booker needed, I think. And Lamar will have another defensive stop as they pick up of about 4 yards for the Patriots on that play. A defensive stop brought to you by Brad Potter, Point and Antiques.
Give me a call at 417-682-4500.
Live Oak back to punt. Deep is Wilkerson and Hartman. The punt is away. Tail dragger. It's about the 36-yard line, rolls sideways towards the Lamar sideline, and it's down there by the Patriots at the 38-yard line, where Lamar will have it first down and 10.
We are on turbo clock here. We're down to 8:40 left in the third quarter. Lamar leading here at Thomas M. O'Sullivan Stadium in Lamar, 55-0 over the East Duke Patriots.
First down and 10 at their own 38. Lamar's second team squad coming in here. Get as many numbers as we can. Number 51 in there for Lamar, Alex Burgess, along with number 74, Blake Phelps, on the offensive line. This time it's Landon Hardman. He scoots around the left-hand side. He breaks the tackle, cuts back in, gets outside, and is drugged down after a gain of about 5 on the play. Bring up a second down. I'm getting 6 yards on the play. Second down and 4.
Number 2 lead on the defense for the Patriots. Gain of 5 on the play. Second and 5. Tigers.
His first carry of the ball game. And if I can see these little numbers in the dark.
James Jordan. Ball snap there. Hardman picks it up. Cuts back up the middle as the ball was on the ground. Scooted between the legs, and it goes back to about the original line of scrimmage.
So the 6 yards he had is negated.
Take a almost 82 on the stop.
Clock spinning at 7:20 to go here in the third quarter. Jordan splits out right-hand side. Gepner back in the backfield by himself. Trevor Medlin on the left wing. Landon Hardman on the right wing. This time it's Gepner as it goes up the left-hand side. Breaks 1 tackle, 2 tackles. Powers his way across the field to the 48-yard line of East Newton. Call that one a 13-yard pickup, and that'll bring a first down for Lamar Tigers. Your first down sponsor is Edward Jones representative Pat Barr. Give Pat a call to discuss your winning strategy. First down and 10. Lamar Tigers has a lot of new guys. Isaac Collins playing some tight end. Now, for Lamar, Wilson Miller is the left tackle. Snap over the head of the Tigers, picked up there by Hardman. Landon Hardman gets back to the 40-yard line. A loss of a dozen for the Tigers. Coach Steve Bingley and his JV team an earful out there. A couple of bad snaps on this drive. Snap hits Gepner. He drops it and gets back for a yard loss. Will bring up a third down, and we're going to call it about 24 yards to go.
He has 4 carries in the ball game for 20. One of those being a 9-yard touchdown. Right?
That snap was a decent snap, but still hit the ground.
Third and 23.
They're 10-23.
So what kind of scores did we come up with against Cassville JV and Cassville freshmen?
In Monday night's games, the Lamar Tiger Cassville game, the JV won 30-12, and the JV won 22-12.
Okay, the freshman won 22-12.
Freshman won 22-12, and the JV won 30-12. Timeout on the field with 5:13 to go here in the third quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on My Country 101.7.
I think you love that car more than you love me.
Oh, how can you say that?
You hand wash it, you hand wax it, you listen to the same music.
Pure coincidence.
I just hope your insurance company feels the same way about it as you do.
They do. I'm one happy camper.
Maybe that's the reason so many people come to Shelter for their car insurance. We have great agents who are nuts about cars. We're competitively priced, and our claims people are fast, fair, and friendly. To find an agent near you, go to shelterinsurance.com. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Let Bruce Boleen show you how insuring your home and auto with Shelter Insurance can save you money.
Now back to the action of Lamar Tiger football on My Country 101.7.
It's third down and 23 for the Lamar Tigers. The ball resting at their 39-yard line. Lamar went backwards on their last couple of plays. Called a timeout. resettled themselves. Most of these guys out here are freshmen and sophomores. That's Trevor Medlin on the left wing, Landon Hardman on the right wing. Duncan Gepner and Cage Jordan are the backs. Snap goes through the hands of the Tigers.
I don't think that was such a
And the ball is on the
center's fault, as the quarterback turned his head about the time the ball got to him.
Ball is on the ground. Who has it? They're going to say it is...
Patriots come up with the football.
A 19-yard loss. Now, who do you tag for that?
That's just about anybody, I guess. All right, the Lamar Tiger young guys coming in. Andrew Hillman and
4:30 left in the third.
Hunter Bayless at defensive tackle, B.J. Gammon at defensive end, along with number 64 for Lamar, J.D. Allen at the right defensive end. Some action here. Booker and Jordan on the left wings. This time it's Pendergraft for the carry. He picks up about 3 yards. Second down, and about 8 on that 2-yard pickup.
Most of Tiger tacklers led by number 64, J.D. Allen.
J.D. Allen on the stop for Lamar. Live Oak under center. Booker, Jordan on the wings. Just a straight quarterback sneak right up the middle by Live Oak. And Hillman and Bayless with the stop, a pickup of a couple yards on the play. Brings up a 3rd down and 5.
Quarterback keeper has Live Oak up the middle.
For Live Oak. Trying to catch him napping.
Hunter Bayless, 70, 73, Andrew Hillman. Both on the stop. 3rd and 5, Patriots.
3 minutes left in the third quarter.
They're down at 5, New England. East Newton, the Patriots. Booker off the right-hand side. It stopped just short of the 10-yard line. That's going to be just short of the first down, looks like. Bring up a 4th down and a short 1.
Andrew Hillman, number 73, is in on the stop.
Barsky, the starting defensive line, comes back in. There guys go out.
For the Patriots.
4th down and 1 for East Newton. Live Oak under center. Toss to Booker. Booker bounces outside. Breaks a tackle. Looks like he's got enough for the first down inside the 10-yard line.
Olin Booker looks like second effort got the first down.
Give him a couple of yards on that.
So first down and 10. For East Newton inside Lamar's 10-yard line.
Ball should go the other side of the 9. Brings up first and goal for the Patriots.
First down and goal from the 9-yard line for East Newton. At 44 to go in the third quarter. Lamar leading 55-0. Booker on the left wing. Jordan on the right wing. Booker in motion. This time Live Oak takes the toss. Dimes up the middle. And Hunter Gepner drags him down after about a 3-yard game. Down to the 6-yard line. Second down and 6. Lamar Tigers trying to prevent the first score of the season. This time it's a dive up the middle to Brasher. Brasher gets inside the 5, down to about the 2. Cameron Augusta on that tackle. Bring up a 3rd down Great with 33 seconds to go in the third quarter. Third and goal. East Newton at the Lamar 2-yard line. Live Oak hands it off. Nope, fakes it and keeps it and is met there on the sweep around the right-hand side by Hunter Gepner.
No gain on that play.
No gain on the play. It brings up a fourth down. Maybe even a loss of about a part of the yard. So it's going to bring fourth down, and that's going to end the third quarter of play. And the score at the end of three quarters is Lamar Tigers 55, the East Newton Patriots 0. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this 1-minute timeout. You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on My Country 101.7.
Was that your mom yelling in the background?
Of course. I can't keep living with my parents. How did you buy a home?
Why don't you give my guy a call at Premier Home Mortgage? His name is Nathan Mayberry, and he's a pro at all types of mortgage loans from someone's first home to their forever home. I know they do RD, VA, FHA, and conventional loans, so just give him a call at 417-214-9119.
MoCap, a division of Premier Home Mortgage NMLS 162291, is an FHA, VA, and USDA approved lending institution and is not acting on behalf of FHA, VA, or USDA. Nathan Mayberry, NMLS 256722.
Now back.
Has this ever happened to you? Or this? Will this make your memoirs? At Shelter Insurance, we can't iron out all the glitches in modern life. But we can manage your auto, home, and life insurance just fine. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Get the insurance coverage you need at the right price. Call Bruce Boleen or Brian Griffith today.
Official timeout on the field. Timeout called by East Newton with just to start the quarter here. They saw how Lamar was lined up and wanted to talk about it, wanted to get in for this score against this tough Lamar Tiger defense. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout. Listen to Lamar Tiger Football on My Country 101.7.
Will leave their parking lot. Take it off Saturday, October 1st. Cost is $50 per person. All reservations.
We're starting the fourth quarter here in Lamar, Missouri, and Lamar Tigers leading 55-0 over the East Newton Patriots. East Newton just called the timeout. Lamar Tigers conferring with Coach Scott Bailey and Coach Thad Lundeen, trying to figure out what play that East Newton's going to come up with to try to get themselves on the scoreboard tonight. Lamar looking for its second consecutive shutout. Lamar with their first turnover of the year to start this drive. They had a fumble. Houston recovered on about the 23-yard line. Fourth and goal. Lamar Tigers and the East Newton Patriots. Live Oak under center. Brazier right behind him. Wings is Jordan and Booker. Jordan in motion. This time it's Live Oak on the sweep around the left-hand side. He's going to be nailed in the backfield. Live Oak never had a chance. A good penetration. Made him banana his sweep around, so he lost yardage. And it will be Lamar Tigers holding against the Patriots, and it'll be first down and 10 for Lamar. Michael Tanner leading the charge there. It's the Tigers through Live Oak for a loss.
I thought that was a good call, trying to get outside. But with the speed Lamar has, the pursuit is just, they're going to be all over you.
Yep. First team offense on the field. Timeout called by Lamar. With 11:43 to go here in the... We'll take another. In the fourth quarter play, Lamar leads East Newton 55-0. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on My Country 101.7.
Lamar Bank and Trust Company and the Lamar Tigers. Now that's a winning combination. Internet and mobile banking are available for the busy lifestyle, and quick loan decisions are the standard at LBT. LBT's staff is available to discuss account questions and solve problems when you need answers. Consider a switch to LBT, a customer-friendly bank that has a winning record of personal service, quick loan decisions, Tiger Pride debit cards, and mobile banking. Lamar Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
From the subcompact John Deere 1025R with loader and mower deck to the John Deere 5055E with power reverser transmission, loader, hood guard, and rotary cutter. Your local Legacy Farm and Lawn has a compact tractor package tailored to your needs and your budget, all including a 5-year warranty. If you're thinking about a tractor, think John Deere. And see your local Legacy Farm and Lawn in Lamar, Lockwood, Joplin, or Nevada, where your business is dear to us.
Now back to the action of Lamar Tiger football on My Country 101.7.
Oh, no. Luke Hardman brings it outside. Oh, he's going to run out. He runs out of bounds at the 41-yard line. That's the Bailey rules, we used to call them. That's just his second carry of the game, and that was good for 36 yards. That was, Luke Hardman could have taken that one 95 if he had wanted, but you don't, Scott Bailey's never been one to step on the throat of the opponents when he's got them down. So now the freshman team in there now. That's Bishop. Number 2, J.D. Bishop, the quarterback. The freshman unit picks up about 4 yards on that play. On the wing is Ransom Seaton. On the left wing, number 25 for Lamar is Trevin White. Number 19 for Lamar, the second quarterback, is Dante Stahl. This time it's White. Trevin White hops outside, breaks the tackle, gets about 7 or 8 yards, call it 8. And Lamar Tigers on the march here with the freshman unit. The lineman here. Tight end, number 3 is Peyton Menning for Lamar. Tackle, number 72, Connor O'Neill. Connor at the center. Number 26 for Lamar in the game, Wyatt Hull. Number 65 for Lamar in the ball game is George Weber. Flag on the play. That will be a legal procedure against the Tigers. Number 54 in Lamar for the game for Lamar is Morgan Davis.
5-yard penalty. That's the ball at the 48-yard line.
Lamar Tigers. This freshman unit out there scored 22 points against Cassville on Monday night, winning their ball game. Black split right. This time it's J.D. Bishop. He splits to the left side, breaks one tackle, breaks another, gets the pass to the original line of scrimmage, picks up another 6 yards. It'll bring up a second down and 9 for Lamar. A lot of penetration by the Patriot defense, but Bishop with a lot of confidence in there. Number 63 in the game for Lamar is Juan Juarez. J.D. Bishop, the quarterback. Along with Dante Stahl, the two quarterback formation. This time, it's Stahl. Stahl drives at the middle, keeps his feet moving, and gets up to the 41-yard line. A gain of 5 on the play. Will bring up a 3rd down and 4 for the Lamar Tigers.
35 for the Tigers.
Tigers have to get down to the 42-yard line. Ball resting on the 46. 8:13 to go in the game. Lamar up 55-0. Stahl and Bishop. Time is Bishop. Bishop over the left-hand side, breaks out to the right-hand side. J.D. Bishop down to the 30, the 25, 20. Makes the cut. Pops back outside inside the 10, down to about the 7-yard line.
So he goes from the 41 to the 7.
That's a 34-yard pickup. But they're going to mark him at the 8, so make it a 33-yard pickup for J.D. Bishop of the freshman.
He's got 3 carries for a total of 43 yards. So that helps Lamar's stats out for the second half because we were in the negative from all that hiking the ball over the head or mishandling the ball, whatever we want to call it.
Our Tigers. First down and goal to go.
Now he will let each JV or
J.D. Bishop takes a snap. Hands it off. Driving inside is number 25, I believe, for the Tigers. Yes, it is, number 25. And that is Trevin White.
He now has 2 carries for a total of 33 yards.
Trevin White gets the ball down to the 2. Second down and goal for Lamar. The freshman trying to get in to score. Kobe Hall calling in the plays. New assistant coach, a former Lamar Tiger. Split backfield. One back behind Allen. Bishop. Oh, this time Bishop loses control, keeps it, and is driven backwards to the 6-yard line. So Bishop loses about 4 yards on the play.
And he's number 2, right?
Number 2, J.D. Bishop. Dante Stahl coming back in.
Back on Osage. The fourth quarter, 21-13. Osage lead.
2-quarterback formation with Stahl and Bishop. Time Stahl hands it off to White. White fumbles the ball. Pops right back down on it. And is tackled at the 11-yard line. It'll be 4th down and 12 now. The ball resting, well, they're going to call it 11. The ball resting on the 11, so a 5-yard loss there.
Okay, who are we going to charge that one to?
That one goes to number 25.
Okay, that's who I thought. I just wanted to make
Trevin White
sure.
as slashing through from safety was number 16 for the State Patriots. That's Jordan, their starting tailback and starting safety. This time it's Bishop on 4th down. Drives inside the 10, gets down to about the 6, but he's stopped there. 4th down.
Bishop's timeout on the play.
And it'll be 4:41 to go here in the ballgame. Officials timeout.
Field is converted on 4th down. Patriots will have a person inside of their own 10-yard line.
So it's official timeout for the water break with 4:41 to go in the game. Lamar Tigers leading the State Patriots 55-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Lamar Tigers football on My Country 101.7.
McCauley Auto Repair is your certified bumper-to-bumper auto repair specialist. From general automotive and transmission repair to the custom muffler shop, the McCauley Auto Repair crew will keep your car running in tip-top shape. Don't forget that if you live or work in Lamar, they'll even pick your car up, service it, and return it to you. Now that's service. And since McCauley's is located outside the city limits, you don't pay the 2% city sales tax. McCauley Auto Repair, still here and still repairing them one car at a time. Call 682-5482 to set up your appointment.
You're listening to Lamar Tiger football on My Country 101.7.
Lamar Tigers defense coming out here. Isaiah Cleveland And Isaac Collins out on the field.
And touchdown. No.
Seeing some action at cornerback. It's Live Oak with Booker. In motion. That's Booker. Live Oak rolls right, throws it inside. His pass caught. There to Booker. Pick up of about 8 yards on the play. Brings up a 2nd down and 8. Approaching the 4-minute mark of the 4th quarter. Turbo clock. Lamar leading 55-0. East Newton having a 2nd and 2 at their own 16-yard line. Live Oak under center. Booker on the left wing. Jordan on the right wing. Jordan in motion. Live Oak rolls left, looks left, throws it up. And if he'd thrown that one lower, that would have been 6 points for Luke Hardman on the interception. But he overthrew everybody, and that will bring up 3rd down and 3.
Clock continues to run here at Thomas L. O'Sullivan Stadium in Lamar, Missouri, where Lamar Tigers are beating the East Newton Patriots 55-0.
55-0, Lamar on top.
Will travel to Catskill, I believe.
3rd down, Live Oak under center. Jordan in motion. Across the left-hand side. Live Oak rolls left and is in trouble, and he's just buried by a bunch of Tigers. Will Jeffries in on that one. Number 49 also in for Lamar. That would be Bryce Mason.
8-yard loss on that play, and Live Oak will not get out of the hole tonight. 12 carries for a negative 23 yards.
Not sure whether they're sold out, but the concession stand was having half price on Polish sausages on top of the popcorn.
Bryce Mason, that's a middle linebacker for Lamar. Live Oak. On the 4th down play, hands off to Jordan. Jordan drives up the middle, gets to the 10-yard line, and Lamar will see the turnover on downs. The turnover on downs created there. That's another defensive stop, brought to you by Brad Potter, Coin and Antiques.
Call me at 417-682-4500. Just don't call me during the ball game.
We're under 2 minutes to go here in this ball game. Lamar is leading 55-0.
First and goal to go, ball on the 10.
First and goal to go for Lamar Tigers. On the 10, it's Duncan Gepner and Cage Jordan. This time it's Jordan. Cage Jordan crosses the 10-yard line down to about the 7-yard line. Is dragged down. Under a minute and a half to go. About 3 more plays, maybe 2. Lamar will seal up this victory.
His first carry of the night.
Daniel Contreras will be on the left wing. Landon Hardman on the right wing. Gepner and Jordan in the backfield. This time it's Contreras over the right side on the sweep. Gets down inside the 5-yard line where he's struck down about the 3. Clock is running. It'll be a 3rd down and goal to go at the 3-yard line. Under 40 seconds to go. Third down for Lamar Tigers. Looking to score one more time in this ball game. 22 seconds to go in the game. Duncan Gepner, they're in their victory formation. And the Tigers take one snap, and they're going to call it a game. Duncan Gepner kneels down, and that will be the ball game. Lamar Tigers defeat the East Newton Patriots 55-0. We'll be back with our post-game show right after this. I just want to remind everyone about our streaming sponsor, Dr. Ted Rubely. If you aren't in the stadium or you're away from the area, listen to the game live or listen live button at My Country 101.7 or on the brand new smartphone or Android app at KHST-Lamar, courtesy of Dr. Ted Rubely DDS. It's a free download. Lamar Tigers win tonight over the East Newton Patriots. We'll be back with our post-game show right after this 3-minute timeout. You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on My Country 101.7.
You can save hundreds of dollars each week when you pick up a copy of the Sunday Joplin Globe. Sales circulars, valuable coupons, flyers, and special offers from the area's most trusted merchants, plus the news and views your family wants and needs. The Joplin Globe, available every Sunday at more than 200 locations around the area. Walmart, Casey's, Price Cutter, Come and Go, and dozens of retail, gas, and grocery locations in Missouri, Kansas, and Oklahoma. For half the price of a latte, you can save hundreds of dollars. The Sunday Joplin Globe, the best investment you'll make this week.
Jeffrey's Plumbing and Heating would like to wish their hometown Lamar Tigers football team good luck this season. Heating season is just around the corner, and it's time to get your heating system cleaned and checked to ensure it is working properly. If it's time for replacement, your local family-owned York Heating and Air Conditioning provider since 1991, Jeffrey's Plumbing and Heating can take care of it. Call Jeffrey's at 417-682-5727 for all your plumbing, heating, and air conditioning needs. Go Tigers!
Is your car running rough? Maybe it needs some TLC from Gearheads. Gearheads Garage is conveniently located at 705 East 12th Street in Lamar and offer full automotive repair services, including repairs from rear ends to front ends and everything in between, even tires. Now you know why they're called Gearheads. Stop in and visit with Brian or Leo and schedule your next vehicle maintenance at Gearheads. Gearheads Garage, 705 East 12th Street in Lamar, a proud sponsor of Lamar Sports.
Raising a family is tough, but the environment you do it in can make all the difference. Lamar, Missouri would like to welcome you and your family to come and see all the great things it has to offer. One of the best school systems in the area, 2 great parks, and Lamar Lake, great for fishing, hiking, and picnics, also a country club, and so much more. It doesn't matter if you're renting or buying a home, Lamar has some of the most affordable housing in the region. What Lamar doesn't have is high crime, high traffic, and high stress. It's where your family should be. Come visit Lamar or check us out on the web at cityoflamar.org or bartoncounty.com.
Washburn's near Lamar has an economical selection of material handling buckets for dirt, rock, sawdust, or litter. Washburn's makes buckets in any size or width. We build standard size, low profile, large or extra large buckets from 4 foot to 9 foot wide. Our rock buckets are great for sifting out dirt and other small material. We can also install a grapple to suit your needs. See Hayspear.com or call us at 800-283-7107 or come see us at Washburn's, just north of Lamar, East Outer Road, Interstate 49.
I think you love that car more than you love me.
Oh, how can you say that?
You hand wash it, you hand wax it, you listen to the same music.
Pure coincidence.
I just hope your insurance company feels the same way about it as you do.
They do. I'm one happy camper.
Maybe that's the reason so many people come to Shelter for their car insurance. We have great agents who are nuts about cars. We're competitively priced, and our claims people are fast, fair, and friendly. To find an agent near you, go to shelterinsurance.com. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Let Bruce Boline show you how insuring your home and auto with Shelter Insurance can save you money.
You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on My Country 101.7.
We're back here in Lamar, Missouri with Lamar Tigers and the East Newton Patriots have done battle tonight in Big A Conference play. And the final score, Lamar Tigers 55. Lamar Tigers next take on Aurora here in Lamar. Lamar has a 3-game stretch of home games to start the season, and they go on the road for the next 4 games. And they wind up their regular season at home against the Seneca Indians. Lamar tonight got off to a little bit of a slow start. East Newton moved the ball down the field with some good running plays. In the first quarter, Lamar made its adjustments, stopped them at the 20-yard line on downs. And 4 plays later, Lamar goes in for its first score of the game. And from then on, Lamar was scoring big, quickly, and often in this game. Once again, Lamar Tigers with runs of 52, 54, a kickoff return of 95, 90 yards, and Lamar Tigers go on to win tonight's game. It's time now for the play of the game. The sponsorship of the play of the game is provided by Palo and Palo. See Lonnie or Cindy for all your property title work. Play of the game. Kicking off for the East Newton Patriots, number 24 is Nathaniel Wall. And he gets it to Luke Hardman. Hardman takes the 10-yard line, crosses the 20, 30, 35, breaks outside at the 40. There he goes, across the 50, and he's gone. 40, 30, to the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. No flags on the field.
Just worked his way through.
Very patient and very athletic. A 90-yard. So Luke Hardman with a 90-yard touchdown return on the opening kickoff of the second half. And Lamar went on to win this game at 55-0. That's an excellent athletic play by Hardman. Hardman could have had a 95-yard touchdown run late in the second half, but the Bailey rules says he steps out of bounds when he breaks free. That was a 36-yard run, and it could have been a 95 because nobody was going to catch him. He's one of the fastest guys, not only in the conference, but in the state.
Yep, absolutely. Last year, can't remember the kid's name, from El Dorado, and he was just a little bit faster than Maltz. And that was the fastest two guys in the state in that 100, and that was out of all Class 1 through Class 6, and they were both in Class 3. So, some fast speed there. For the East Newton Patriots tonight, scoring for them, well, no scoring for them, but the quarterback, Live Oak, 12 carries for a negative 23 yards. He was busy getting chased all night long. Then Booker had 12 carries for 30 yards. Jordan had 12 carries for 35 yards. And Brazier had 7 carries for 15. And with the negative yardage and everything, they had a total of 57 yards rushing against your Lamar Tigers and 4 yards passing on 2 of 5 completions. And that's the East Newton wrap-up for tonight's ball game. For your Lamar Tigers, they end up with a total of 308 yards rushing and 59 yards passing for the game for 367 total game yards. Touchdowns by Matt Wyman for 54 yards, Cooper Lucas for 48 yards, Luke Hardman for 27 yards on a run and 90 yards on a kickoff return. Also, McCarris, a 56-yard touchdown run and a 22-yard touchdown run, and Hunter Gepner on a 9-yard touchdown run. Now, Hunter ended up the game, he had that 9-yard touchdown run, but due to some hiking the ball over the head and some mishandles and everything, he ended up with exactly 0 yards for the night on 6 carries. And then also Landon Hardman ended up on 3 carries, a negative 12. Bishop for the night, 5 carries for 44. And I apologize for not keeping up on Trevin White, number 25, 3 of 23. Dante Stahl, 1 yard or carry for 5. Daniel Contreras, 1 yard for 1 carry for 4. But that's the scoring for your Lamar Tigers, ending up with 367 total scoring yards, 308 on the ground and 59 yards passing, and 1 kickoff return for 90 yards.
Well, we're going to be talking with Coach Scott Bailey here in just a moment. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout, and we'll be back with the coach. You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on My Country 101.7.
This is Dr. Justin Ogden with Barton County Memorial Hospital. At Barton County Memorial Hospital, we strive to maintain a commitment to excellence by offering full-time orthopedic services, including hip and knee replacement, arthroscopic procedures, carpal tunnel release, rotator cuff repair, injection therapy for arthritis, and fracture and sports injury care. Our highly skilled physical therapy department can help you recover and heal from your injuries and surgeries here locally. Call the BCMH orthopedic team at 681-5284, and don't forget the BCMH Med One Clinic for all your healthcare needs. BCMH is a proud supporter of the Lamar Tigers and all area high school athletics.
Dr. Ted Reevely proudly supports the Lamar Tigers and has committed his practice to serving his patients by using current techniques and technology to provide optimum dental health. All phases of dentistry are provided, including short-term orthodontics for older teens and adults for a total wear time of only 6 to 9 months. No dental insurance? Call for information about the new in-house benefit plan and see if it might help you or your family get the care that they need. Ask about Saturday appointments with Dr. Brian Reevely. Call 682-3393 for an appointment. Find them fast in names and numbers.
Now back to the action of Lamar Tiger football on My Country 101.7.
Tonight's post-game interview with the coach and post-game shower is brought to you by Heritage State Bank, a full-service banking facility where the customer is their most important asset. We're here with Coach Sky Bailey. Coach,